Okay. 2024 is going out with a bang today, okay? Let me just tell you guys, okay? I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to get their notification and to pop on, because I'm going to do, one, okay. So, no, I'm going to do 2 cards for each zodiac sign today for the new year, okay? So I'm going to do all 12 zodiacs, a quick, fast. Because we're in the new moon in Capricorn. So I'm going to get for all 12 signs a Moonology card and a tarot card. Okay, and then we'll get into the past life messages for you guys today. These messages today for the past life messages are going to be channeled message from your past selves in past lives. So your higher selves, but your past selves, what your past life selves, and anything that comes through, you guys know I will always share that. I will always channel it out. So if I see a vision or something specific about a past life or anything like that, of course, I will always share. But I'm bringing through, I'm connecting to the past lives, okay? And what your past selves want to say to you right now as you move into this new year, okay? But it will be obviously deeper than all that, okay? It always is when it comes to me and my channeling. It's always deeper. It's always, do you know what I mean? So, all right. So, hello. Oh, hello. Happy New Year. Aw, I'm so walking into the new year with you by my side. Feels like a blessing. Wish you. Aw, you know, you guys, my brain has been so ass backwards when it comes to the days of the week and the dates, okay? Like craziness, okay? Even for Christmas, I woke up on the 23rd because me and my family celebrated Christmas Eve, right? We did like we did like a family dinner thing Christmas Eve. I woke up on the 23rd that morning thinking it was Christmas Eve, the 24th. And this is like how it's been. And then I started like getting everything together and getting ready and like doing all the things, thinking I'm, gotta go to my parents' house in a few hours. No, it was the next day. Anyways, my point is that that's my brain. So I did this kind of with this live too. Then I realized, wait, tomorrow's the 31st. Tomorrow's the actual New Year's Eve. Let's hang out let's all hang out on the New Year's Eve together. And end this fucking year together. Okay? That's what I gotta say to 2024, all right? So anyways, Happy New Year's, my loves. Happy New Year. Yes, Korean, the past life messages, when I do them, I very rare, I mean, I do them here and there, but it's rare when I do my live readings, general readings a lot with you guys, but these ones I don't do a whole lot. Because they take past life energy for whatever reason. When I'm like even with clients, when I do my Akashic record readings with my clients, like it zaps more energy from me than a normal general psychic mediumship reading. Hi guys, welcome. Keeping an eye out for my moderator, Emily. I know she'll be here. Are you here yet, Emily? She'd probably say hi if she was, though. Okay. All right. So, we have 29 people in here. Okay. So I'm just going to give it another minute. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for people to get their notifications, and I don't know why, but with the lives, I don't know why. It always says people will come in like a few minutes later. I just got the notification. Anyways, okay, so I have the list. So right now the list is closed for the past life readings. I did post a few days ago on the community page, and I scheduled this live. So, you have to make sure that you have the notifications on for my channel and be subscribed to the channel first and foremost, of course. Because every time I go live or I do lives, I let you guys know in advance. So everyone has fair opportunity to sign up on the list, but yeah, the list is closed. You know, if I get towards the middle end of the channelings and the list, and then my energy levels are still cool, you know, I might take a couple more people, maybe. I don't know. I have to wait till I get to that point. But next time, guys, next time. So just like I said, make sure the notifications are on. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. All right. So hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I had to click off and send a message real fast. Okay. So, all right. So, okay. So I got my water. Oh, that's what I need to grab. Okay. That, I have the list here. Got my lip gloss. Have to make sure I have all my things before I get going. The list. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so I might, like I said, I might take a few more people. You know, but you know, you'd have to come back and check back in, or, you know, hang out, you know, and you guys are more than welcome to hang out. Like I said, I'm gonna do all 12 signs. I'm pulling 2 cards for all 12 signs. This is gonna be specific for a New Year's message. And you know what? I'm going to be, so my intention, it's going to be like overall general, but I am, for those of you guys who are curious, I am going to set the intention for each zodiac for love. Because I want to know about that too. Because this new year is, it's all about sacred union. And the fire energy I've been connecting to. I got like my fire quartz, something or other. Got a Lemurian citrine here. Really connecting with like the sun and fire element through crystals, through literal fire, doing bonfire. I did a fire ritual ceremony with like the new moon energies. It was amazing. Amazing. I've got candles burning nonstop, although that's pretty much just normal. My home is like a huge big altar. So I've got Mother Mary energy, got Yeshua here, got the angels, white candles. We are very, very connected, very in tune around here. All right, so hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, yeah, and incense too, yeah. Yep, got incense going all the time. Because that's what I use daily, and I start in the morning. Every morning, I light incense and I set intentions with the incense every morning, and then throughout the day, because I'm pretty much burning. Yay, there's Emily. I'm pretty much burning incense all day long, all day long until I go to sleep. You know, so for whatever that, you know, whatever it is, and I set a lot of intentions and healing out into the collective, prayers. Daily prayers for the collective, and, you know, for humanity. And, you know, a lot of my prayers are not even, they're not like for me, even though it is for me, because it's for you, and it's for me because we're all one. But anyways, I always say, like, you know, it's like the priestess path, right? It's like, it is a living, breathing path that you walk 24/7. It is not, right? Just like the high priests and the healers, and right, like we are, right? So clients are always like, how can I connect more with my gifts, and how can I, and there's different things, of course, you know, but my answer is pretty much usually always the same. And those of you guys who have worked, you know, my clients or work with me, you know, I always say, one, you got to drop into your heart. You have to go back to the heart. Always get out of the head, go into the heart, because that's where your connection is. And now I forget why I was saying that. Hold on. Why was I saying that? It'll circle back. I don't remember now. Hi, Steph. Yeah, exactly. Constantly prayer. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it's like, oh, so that's what, oh, that, okay, thank you, Spirit, thank you. Okay, so the comments help me. Like when clients ask that, like, how can I, like, you know, connect more and stuff, I'm like, I talk about the priestess path or the path of the shaman or whatever, right? And it's like, it's not like a role that you are sometimes, although of course you can, you know, you can turn it off here and there, but it's who you are on a core soul level. It's your cellular, you know, it's your crystalline blueprint, you know what I mean? It's who you are, you know? So if you're denying that, you know, you're gonna have that disconnect. You're gonna have, you know, disconnect, and eventually it'll start getting, you know, just uncomfortable, you know, because it's like you're being guided to connect. So when you're not connecting, there's maybe chaos, you know what I mean? So always going into the heart, and then living your life as if it is like a moving prayer. Live your life as if it's a moving prayer, and as if it's a 24/7 sacred ritual. You know, whatever it is, you know, even like taking a shower, you know, taking your daily shower or whatever, right? Like setting the intention, blessing the water that comes through, setting the intention of purification and cleansing, or washing away things that don't serve, or other things infusing you, maybe the water infusion of helping to open your heart and helping to get emotions to flow more easily. I don't know. Or when you're cooking food, you know, cooking is such a powerful form of alchemy and magic, you know. So blessing your food, blessing your drinks, your water, making sure, right? Just like everything, you guys, like everything, like literally everything, right? Like, so, you know, I do that kind of stuff a lot. And I think, right, that's like where we're all getting into. So anyways, okay, now I'm just like babbling. But anyways, okay, so those of you guys who are just joining us, I'm going to do 2 cards for all 12 signs very, very fast, very quickly. And then we will get into the past life messages today. And the past life messages are going to be from your past lives, versions of who you've been. So essentially I'm tuning in with your higher self, okay? With the intention of tuning into past timelines, past lives. So no clue what will come through, but the intention that I'm setting is for guidance from your past selves and past lives that you need to know at this point in your journey and moving into this new cycle and new year, okay? Just right off the bat, as I'm tuning into the whole, I'm getting, this is a time to consciously choose to do things differently. You've been learning a lot of lessons in 2024. So now it's like you've gathered through the experiences, you've gathered a lot of wisdom and tools. You know now what to do, and what to stay away from, what to dive into more. You learned a lot this year. So what they're saying now is like, this is the time to take all that. You know, right now we can chill, we can rest, but everyone kind of knows that the energy ramps back up after January 1st, basically after our little Christmas vacation is over, right? Everyone's setting goals and New Year goals and right? So this is the time. Take all that and put it into action. Okay. I don't know why this is getting stuck. It keeps getting stuck. Good, Emily, good. I'm glad that that resonates. All right. Happy New Year's, guys. I'm happy to hang out with everyone. All right. Okay. So, real quick before I get going, I'm going to go grab my gum. You guys know I got to get to my guma, my chicle. And then we'll get going. I'm ready to rock. And I'm going to fly through today because the past life messages take more energy out of me than anything else, right? So, all right. So I will be right back. Let me go grab that. I did an Instacart delivery, and then like one of the things that I had, you know, on the thing was a pack of gum, and the Instacart person, you know, I mean, I'm grateful, but you know, they didn't have my regular double mint gum, so they found a pack of sugar-free double mint gum. And it's not terrible, but like I'm not like the sugar. It tastes sugar free. It tastes like sugar free flavored gum. You know what I mean? Like, but it's all good. So banana. You're welcome, Steph. Yeah, it's super important, right? Super important. Especially with you know, it's really sad, but like if we're buying from the grocery stores, I mean, even if you're buying organic, unfortunately, you know, it's just a good idea to bless your food, to purify it, bless it, send white light through it, you know, with the intention of completely purifying it, transmuting and alchemizing all chemicals or, you know, pesticides or, you know, whatever it is, right? Same thing with our water. Unless you're getting your water from an absolutely pure, you know, crystal source, like in nature or something, you want to bless it and cleanse it. And I'm not perfect. Like I forget all the time, but I definitely try to, you know, and I'm just recently, like I said, like a lot shifted for me with the solstice and the Gemini full moon personally. And so since then, like, it's like I don't know, I'm reconnecting in a way that I did a couple years ago, even though I'm on a different frequency and I'm much more elevated in my consciousness, etc., than I was 2 years ago. It was just different. So there's a lot opening up and coming back online again for me, but also new stuff. And this is a part of it, is myself even getting back into that priestess path and honoring that in my daily life in many ways, or in all ways even, right? So sorry, I'm like so back here just doing like exercises, stretching my hamstrings or whatever. That's another thing that I'm doing too for self-love, man. Like every single day, every morning and night, you know, if I'm like just like binge watching Netflix or listening to a podcast or audiobook or something like that, I'm doing stretches, I'm opening my hips. Like there's so much past life trauma that's like just releasing through my hips, through my muscles, through my legs, through my feet. So again, moving our bodies, working energy out, massaging the places where you hold trauma a lot and stress, because a lot of it's like releasing. So you could be getting like leg cramps or Charlie horses. That could also be from dehydration. So make sure you're drinking enough water. But I've been getting those, and it's not like a muscle spasm or something. It's literal trauma releasing. And so I have to help move it out through massage, movement, dance, something. Alex! Just saying hi. Oh, hi, honey. Happy New Year. Okay, all right, gum, Erica. See, my squirrel brain. Okay. I was trying to get Sage to come in with me, but he's wants to be out on the couch. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna start with Capricorn, since it's Capricorn's birthday season. All right. So Cappies, this is going to be a New Year message for you guys. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to use that. Gilded. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. And Romance Angels. Yep, see you next year. See everyone next year. My delivery driver said that today, or this morning. Okay, so that's what I was gonna tell you guys. So 2024, typical 2024 fashion. Give me one last little, you know, sticking it to me one last time right before we move into 2025. But today, I got out of the shower. Literally, my hair is like sopping wet, and my power goes out. And out where I live in the country, I mean, it's not, I mean, our power goes out here and there for certain things. You know, it's happened before. It's interrupted lives that I've had scheduled before. I mean, you guys know. So I call the, and then it's a holiday, so my, you know, the electric company or whatever is closed. And I know it's not like my bill or anything like that, obviously. So I call them and they have like the emergency hotline or whatever, you know. And so I'm talking to the guy on the emergency hotline, and he just goes, you know, let's check your breakers. Okay, so obviously I checked the breakers. And then I checked the outside breaker, and the outside breaker, it was showing that it was on or whatever. And so he's like, all right, I'm just going to send a guy out. He'll be out there within the hour or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So then I had to get on, and thank God my phone was like basically fully charged. And I had to get on my email, and then I had to email clients that I had scheduled today, telling them the power was out and that I didn't know when it was going to be back on. Because you know how that goes. I mean, they might say an hour, and then they show up 3 hours, 5 hours later. I mean, you never know, right? And it's a holiday, you know, so who knows? Anyways, no, he was here on time. He was here on time, and figured out pretty quick, you know. Anyways, it's all good. Everything's back on, and so I was able to do the live. But I was like, are you kidding me? 2024? Like, seriously, you're gonna stick it to me one last time, right? And then what else happened? I don't know. There was a couple just like little irritances this morning, and then that happened, and I was like, oh hell no. Just funny. Okay. For Capricorn, for the new year, what do we have for Capricorn? Queen of Cups. I fooled around and fell in love. A card just fell out from the bottom of the deck. Romantic feelings, Capricorn. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. That would make sense with the Queen of Cups. Someone could have like these cute little like white dogs, like, I don't know, a Maltese or a Shih Tzu or something. Maybe you have a little white dog. I'm seeing like the little Scottish Terriers too, like the all white Scottish Terriers. Capricorn. Capricorn, it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So for my Capricorns, for the new year, this might happen on like tonight. This could happen New Year's Eve, tomorrow, the next day. I don't know, this weekend. With this new year, for a lot of you guys, this is a circle back. This is a circle back. This is a circle back with soulmates, with love, okay? There's something about your love, your energy, your heart. It's like your heart is calling someone in or something like that, okay? Or maybe you're the one being called to someone, okay? But it's definitely that. And you've already met this person. The card even says it. You've already met them. Let's just get one more. Happy New Year, mi amors. And right now we have 88 people in the chat. 88. That's a huge number sign. Number sync, especially for twin flame divine 3D unions happening at this time for sure. But it could just be like very powerful souls coming together. It's the mirroring, you know what I mean? A match. Capricorn. Hold your vision. Someone's fixated. Someone's holding their vision. But also this is about you holding your vision with your third eye and your heart when it comes to receiving love. This message ties into everything that has been coming through for the collective. Like something strong is happening here between you and another soul. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. lot of nostalgia collectively, like past life nostalgia, memories. Also people, like there's a lot of like fantasizing, daydreaming, holding vision. It's like all that. For Aquarius, please. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. For Aquarius. Very drawn to the crown. A lot of crown chakra activation happening. It's like you're just super tapped in, tuned in and turned on right now, especially going into this new year. Okay, there's people around you or energies around you that see you as the high vibrational soul that you are. All right, Emperor, Empress type frequency energy here. 3 of Wands, your ships are arriving. 10 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. That's the end. Something's completed here. Something heavy. You've completed a heavy cycle. A cycle that's been very burdensome and heavy upon you. Okay, so now your ships are arriving. Okay, and on these ships is new love. This is like power couple vibes, Aquarius. This is like high vibration meets high vibration. You are a king or a queen energy. Okay, so that's what you're calling in at this time. It's elevated love. We'll call it that. It's like elevated love. So I told you guys I was focusing, setting the intention of love here. A personal issue reaches a resolution. See, something has ended. Okay, there's resolutions. You might be doing like New Year's resolutions, but there's resolutions, things, there's situations and blessings and whatever happening around this time that bring a resolve, you know, to your problems or whatever, okay? But what I'm getting is like making peace is what I'm getting, okay? So it's like someone wanting to make peace between you and them. You know, so I don't know, might be not even someone that you're like wanting to pursue or date or something or be with, but maybe it's just someone that wants to make peace with you from the past, apologize, make balance, you know, bring balance. But I just feel it's like a peaceful, harmonious type of connection or something, and you guys are both high vibrational. Okay, that's what I get here. All right, so that was Aquarius. So Pisces. For Pisces, please. Forward movement to calmer waters, Pisces. You've learned a lot of lessons, taken a lot of these things that you've learned, and you're moving to calmer waters at this time going into 2025. The Empress, yep. High frequency. Divine Feminine. This is all about abundance, birth of new cycles, motherhood. It could be literal baby's birth. It's the birth of new cycles. It's the birth of something new in your life. The perfect wife, perfect partner. Okay, this is about self-love and actual love and sensuality and creativity and beauty and passion and art and all the things, right? Okay, you're giving off like super sexy, high vibe vibes, okay? Man or woman, it doesn't matter. And you're attracting something very powerful in at this time too, okay? So the birth of a new cycle, something new is happening here. I feel like whoever the Divine Feminine is being viewed very like, oh my God, like who are you? What are you? It's like that. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. For some of you guys, you're walking away from partnerships this year or in this new year, you know, because your vibration has risen and you're like, I'm done trying to work on things. I'm done trying to fix this. I've realized through self-love and elevation and ascension that that's not the name of the game, man. It's not how it works. I'm not here to fix you or hope that you change so we can get along. No, fuck that. Excuse my French, but, right? Because I'm a divine union channel and channeler, like, honor your feelings. See, look at this. First quarter moon in Pisces, and I'm literally channeling for like going into the new year, right? So this might stretch out till the first quarter of this new year going into Pisces season. 222 on here in California. honoring your feelings. You've been honoring your feelings. It's risen your vibration through self-love. But someone is like wanting to honor, they honor you is what I see here, but it's someone who's honoring their feelings, where maybe they didn't do that before. They want to work on something here or put in some kind of effort where there was a lack thereof or something in the past. I don't know, Pisces, but that's what I've got for New Year's, okay? It's Happy New Year, all right? So who's after Pisces? Aries. Aries. My beautiful Aries. Let's start with the tarot. Aries, Aries, Aries. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. I should have flipped it around because it was in a reverse. And that's what I feel, Aries, honestly, to be honest with you. King of Pentacles, I feel that there is an energy, could be a King of Pentacles, Divine Masculine, or something around you that you're connected to. There's a reflection on the past. Someone reflecting on the past, looking back, and they see how they sabotaged stuff between the two of you guys. Like they you know what, and I'm also getting that this person for a while, they held kind of like a grudge or something. Like they thought maybe you walked away from this person because you had to, because they were breadcrumby or low vibrational, or they just, right? And you were just like, I don't think so. But this person is looking back. They see, like, I sabotaged. Hermit. Okay, so let's just see. I don't know. No. There we go. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, when I had the chance to give to Aries, I didn't give. I was kind of selfish, you know? I wasn't generous. There was something with that. Also, what I'm getting for who this is for, it's like this person was giving, and then all of a sudden they just slowly started pulling their energy back. And then it became almost like they weren't giving it all. And that's what I said. You were like, I'm done. Like, no, I know my worth and my value, and it's not this. Do you know what I mean? This is also with the New Year energy, Aries, you guys are in a receiving mode. 3D, material things, blessings, pentacles. It's because of what you've been putting out, your generosity, kindness, love. It's coming back to you threefold. Engagement and make the effort. Exactly. Someone who is not making the effort wants to make the effort. Engagement, your love life. This also feels like for some of you guys, this is new. This is some completely brand new person. And the person that is new, this was kind of like who they were. And they've ascended out of that frequency and mode of an ego stuff where they were just like, do you know what I mean? They were like a love bomb. They would come in, Prince Charming or Mrs. Princess Charming, you know, they'd say all the right things and be all flirty and, right, love bomb, and then they'd be gone. Right? Making you feel like, what did I do? It had nothing to do with you. It never does. Well, sometimes it might, but but in this case, it was not you. It was 100%, 1000% them. Prosperity lies ahead. Exactly. See the pentacles that you're receiving this new year. Okay, so keep your vibes high, right? There's someone here wanting, there's engagement on the horizon for a lot of you guys. For a lot of, you know, it's just like you're engaging with a soulmate, prosperity. It's just like, boom, I'm seeing like all these flowers in a garden just opening and blooming, 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 blooming. That is what I've got. Okay, so that was for Aries. Next up is Taurus. Taurus, funny because we actually have Taurus out here right now. All right, so for my beautiful Tauruses, all right, a lot of stuff happening, like right as we're moving into this new year too, right? Like the astrology, North Node changing signs. The reason why I'm thinking that is because we had Taurus, and I'm thinking of the transits, but because I'm a Taurus North Node. But anyway, so just very powerful time of alignment, of change, rebirth, right? All right, for Taurus, please, what is the message here for the new year for Taurus? Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. My God, Taurus, mi amores. And then Three of Cups. Celebrate. This is you close. Okay, so it's like you're at the end. You're the wounded warrior. You're coming out of 2024 wounded, feeling, you know, not defeated. You're the warrior. It's a victory, right? but you've absolutely been through the ringer this year. And towards the end of this year, what I'm seeing for a lot of you Tauruses is since about October, shit has gotten real hard, real fast. One thing being thrown at you after the next. You know what I mean? One of my favorite sayings is stand on every brick they throw at you, right? Because eventually you're going to be standing on this solid brick foundation, castle, empire, whatever it is, right? So there's something that connects to you to this, okay? So you're leaving 2024, going into 25 with a lot to celebrate, okay? Okay, this is getting together, this is celebration, this is souls reuniting, soulmate connections. Okay, but you're like closing something out here, and this energy's been coming up for you guys like crazy. This could also be a, you know, someone connected to you. Maybe there could be something about a third party too. The devil. There could be something about battles and arguments. Okay, this is the stuff that you're leaving behind. People that bring drama to your life, people that drain you. Okay, it's like you're done. You're done. And this is the time now where you're going to be happy. There's joy. There's, you know, like I said, reasons to celebrate. Congratulations are in order. Cheers. Like that kind of stuff. I'm also hearing, Taurus, practice what you preach. So I don't know what that means or who that's for, but right. It's for at least a handful of you guys for sure. Taurus, let go of control issues. My God, see, Taurus, I'm telling you, this kind of energy has been coming up in your guys' like your monthly Zodiac messages and stuff for like the last, I don't even know. It's been coming through for at least 6 months, at least. So something here is ending for a lot of you guys, or someone, a soulmate is ending something here, but someone is the wounded warrior for sure. But I feel like it's you guys. You've had a lot of lessons this year of codependency. Like the universe has shown you a lot, Taurus, where you have been codependent and where you are still being, where you're still giving your power away. Okay. All right, and I don't know who this is for either, but I'm getting very specifically healing mother and father wounds this year. Show the world the real you, full moon and Taurus. This is your time. This is your time, okay? Anyone who judges you, anyone who criticizes you, anyone who puts you down or makes you feel less than or tries to dim your light or take your energy or take your light or siphon or anything like that, Taurus. If they do these things when you're showing up as the real you, because this is your guidance here, they're not your people. They're not your people. Bottom of the deck, very soon. Clearly decide what you want, Taurus, so it comes to you now. I feel like that's what you've done, and that's why the celebration energy is here. Okay, and I think that this is a mirrored message, meaning I think that there's a soul mate that you connect to that is also going through this, or that's the situation, okay? Whew. Next is Gemini, my beautiful Geminis. All right, so Happy New Year, Taurus. This is going to be your year. This is your year. You're done. You're done with the shit. You've learned some lessons. Lord knows we all have this year. Okay. For Gemini. For beautiful Gemini. For beautiful Gemini. For Gemini. For New Year's Eve 2025 for Gemini. 3 of Wands, baby. Your ships are arriving, Geminis. Something could arrive on your shore. On it could hit the docks. You know, I'm hearing that song, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Right? Sitting on the dock of the bay. I don't know. Maybe that's something for you. It might not. It is a message. I don't know if you feel guided to it. Your ships are arriving with this new year. Okay, so some things that you have been manifesting, things that you have been calling in, that's what's coming in. It could literally happen tonight. I shit you not. I'm hearing 3 hours from now. So something could come in 3 hours from now for you. I don't know. Right? I don't know. Express your love. Okay, so it could be someone coming towards you. They've been coming by ship. So it's, you know, back in the day when we used to travel by ship, right? Like that was our only mode of transportation, like for like long distance travel like that. And it took forever, right? Like, oh, I've got to go from London to the Americas, to the new colonies. I'll see you in 4 months, mate. That's not even right. I'll see you in 4 months. Right? Now we can take an airplane and we're there in what? Like the trip across the Atlantic is what, guys? Like 5 hours, if that? I don't know. Okay. It's taken a while is the point, Gemini. So, and whatever else is on the ship, it's taken a while. You were not able to receive these things until recently, now, until now. Because it's like you're ready. You're ready. Expressing love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture if someone's making a romantic gesture towards you. Or someone's doing something to, you know, they're doing some kind of, planning some kind of romantic gesture for you. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. The lion could be very significant right now, but this is about leadership. So right now, Gemini, your confidence is everything. Having confidence and faith, confidence in your intuition, yourself, your journey. Okay. Have confidence going into this new year. Be in your heart. Okay. A lot of solar plexus energy here with this. All right. Someone sees you as very in your power. They know that you know, it really is like people view you, Gemini, as like fuck around and find out kind of a thing. Like you're the social butterfly, you're sweet, you're right. But like you guys are also that double-sided, you know, the double-edged sword as the Gemini twins. So anyways, someone, you know, people know they can't mess with you, but someone knows like I'm coming in and like I know Gemini won't mess around. So I have to come in real, I have to come in honest, I have to come in correct, you know, or I have to show up like that for Gemini. It's like that. All right, so hi guys, welcome. Happy New Year, mi amores. I'm just doing a quick, like 2-3 card pull. My hair is like driving me nuts right now. It's driving me nuts right now. For every zodiac sign, and right now I started with Capricorn because they're the birthday babies. Right now we are in Capricorn season. So right now I'm in Cancer. Just finished Gemini. All right, so for my beautiful Cancers. King of Wands is randomly on the bottom of the deck, and I do feel like that's significant, Cancers. I feel like this is like, oh shit, look, King of Pentacles. All right, so someone very fiery maybe around you, or this is you, you're fired up. But I feel like this is someone coming towards you. Because Cancer, I see you right now in like the Queen of Cups energy. That's how like I'm feeling you guys, man or woman. Like you're just kind of like chilling. You're just like, you know, really like connecting with like your spirituality and like the soul, and like you're, you know, just like loving on yourself. It's also very like Empressy energy too, but King of Pentacles. All right. Taking a stand. Taking a stand in following the voice of their heart. That's what I'm getting here. In fact, let's just, because I'm nosy, like let's just get one more, please. This is like someone who's been very blocked, Cancer. Like they just typical King of Pentacles, very set in their ways, very stubborn, very like, this is how I do all the things, very robotic, very okay. Someone, I don't know, I feel like this King of Pentacles has had like some type of like come to Jesus, like maybe a rude awakening. This is very specific, but for some of you guys, this King of Pentacles, whoever they are, they had a dream about you, that you guys were like together in union. And it woke up making them feel all the feels. There's a reason why I'm seeing the Queen of Cups as well. Look at that. It's divine counterparts, the King and Queen of Pentacles, followed by bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. This is huge, Cancer. This is huge. This has been a long time in the making. Something pops off with this new year for you guys. Okay, Cancer, hold on. I had to turn up the lighting. Someone is taking a stand. They're taking a stand and they're hoping that, you know, you're open and you're not defensive or that you're blocked. See, I told you. Look at, I told you. I was seeing the Queen of Cups. Look, it's not the Queen, but it's the King. I was like, if she's behind him, I'm gonna flip. This is fresh start, leap of faith, new beginnings. This is a new beginning in love, a deep love. This is soul love from the soul. Long lasting, big commitment, but also with the new year, guys, it's like what things that were maybe keeping your finances blocked or stuck or stagnant, the pipeline is now open. Okay, so an influx in that regard too. Whoa, hello. It's the wedding. It's the wedding card. This card says this situation involves marriage. This is the person. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Divine counterparts. High vibrational. Prosperous. Stable. Grounded. It's all things. You're getting married this year, or this is the person you spend your life with. Someone may have also been married, okay? They could be like going through a divorce. Maybe you are. Or like legal separation or something. Talk less and feel more. See, this is all about the emotions and feeling. You're about to talk less and feel more with someone. Yep. You better get your space, your home. You better get ready. Okay? All right, that's what I've got. Okay. That was for Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, for Leos, for the Leo collective here. No. I'd be in trouble if you left me now, 'cause I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. Oh, girl. How I depend on you. I don't know. I think maybe now I'm like just making up words, but you guys know that song. Oh, girl. Someone is singing about that towards they're thinking that towards the feminines right now. All right, for Leo. For Leo. Leo, I'm hearing, don't worry, be happy. Happy New Year. Don't worry, be happy, okay? Also, this is a message for a lot of you guys. Listen, if you're getting all the signs, if the readings are lining up and resonating between you and a divine counterpart, or you can feel that you're about to meet someone new who's very important. They're going to be a part of your soul path and journey in this life, right? But especially those of you guys who, you know, if you're going out tonight for New Year's Eve with friends, or you're right, like don't go out anticipating, looking around for possibilities of, could that be the soulmate? Could that be someone that is my soul? You know what I mean? Go out, surrender up any attachment to an outcome of meeting someone tonight, and just have fun. Same thing with like past soulmates, right? Do not sit hoping in anticipation, you know, that this person spills the beans because it's New Year's, or that they finally reach out because it's New Year's, right? Because if it doesn't happen, you're just disappointed, right? Anyways, my point is don't attach to the outcome like that. Just have fun. All right, Leo. Ace of Cups, yep. A lot of this is happening with the new year. Look at that, Leo. Happy New Year. A new romantic cycle begins. Something, I'm hearing someone is opening up, or they're planning to open up. I'm telling you guys, for those of you guys who came to this channel because, you know, you were guided because you're on, you know, you're a twin soul, or you were guided because you're a past life soul, you know, you're on, you were guided to tarot, and then the tarot guided you to me or whatever, right? Because of a soulmate. It's so thick in the air. I could slice it like a piece of cake, you know? That's how thick the energy is of this right now. Because of everything, but yeah, because of the new year too. It's like a lot of people, because what do? We reevaluate, we reassess, and we look forward at the time of the new year, right? So many people, they look at the year ahead and their goals and what they want their life to look like, and then it also makes you look at like where you are right now and where you've been and what you want to change, right? I want to eat healthier, I want to exercise, I want to get in shape, I want to, you know, be more organized with my daily schedule and routine. I want to switch up my routine. I want to add to my routine. I want to incorporate things. I want to right? So, you know, all of that is also like, it results also in like love too, right? Like, I'm not happy. I don't want to go into the new year with this partner. I do not want to spend 2025 with this person. I am done. Or I do, you know, I'm manifesting a new job in 2025. I'm so like, I'm ready for new in my life. It's all that. Okay. So that is like so strong right now collectively for all of us, right? So yeah, guys. Yeah. I'm seeing like, oh my God, you're eating cake. How funny. Happy New Year's to you guys. But yeah, I'm seeing like all the comments that you guys are like, yes. Okay. Where was I going? Leo. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, see, so this new beginning in love, this is what you've been calling in, Leo. Could be someone that you've been calling in too, you know, or someone that you've had your heart open to receiving. Okay. I'm getting like 1 year no contact for some of you guys for who this part is for. Okay. So let's see. Your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like someone's calling you, and you know, I feel like it's like you're calling in each other. Think it through. New moon in Gemini. All right, so this could be someone coming in that's like opening up to you, Leo, or whatever, and like you're like, I just need to think about this. I need a few days, or I need to, you know what I mean? Like it could be kind of like, whoa, this is like out of nowhere. This is a lot, you know, that kind of thing. But I think more than anything, this is a soulmate who's really been thinking some things through about how they feel. Okay, and they want to at least share or open up about something here. Okay, that is the vibe collectively for a lot of people, especially divine masculines. It's this just like overwhelming, like I need to do this, I need to say this, I need to know, I need to get this off my chest. Like it's so strong. Okay, so that's for Leo. All right, so for Virgos, what is the New Year message for Virgo? 53 minutes. All right. Knight of Swords. I immediately am hearing don't be hasty. Okay, so that could be a message for some of you guys right now. Don't be hasty. You know, for whatever reason, I'm kind of getting that there also might be people around you that are kind of pop off, you know, or they're just kind of projecting. Just see things from the higher perspective, Virgo. Don't let it ruffle your feathers. Okay, so I don't know why, but that's what's coming through. But we do have the Knight of Swords, which speaks of communication, fast-moving communication or fast energy. It's very direct. It could be very swordsy, like the communication. It could be very like just swordsy, very direct, not very like emotional or like comforting, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I do feel that there's someone wanting to say something, like it's giving me like the, you know, the like I'm seeing like just let me say this. Just let me say what I need to say. Just listen, please. It's like that. You're very close to achieving your goal. Some kind of goal that you've been manifesting or calling in or working towards. You're very close, very close. Okay, something that you've been thinking about, that you've been calling in. I'm getting like, you know, like on the car, like rear view car, like the mirrors, it says objects in the mirror may appear like closer than they are, whatever, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. So it's like things are actually closer than they appear, Virgo. Someone in love is closer than they appear. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Ooh, this could be like spirit babies. For some of you guys, this is about a past soulmate. Someone that maybe is a father, mother, they have children, and maybe you were around those children. You dated this person or something like that. Those children are like bringing you up to this soulmate. It's very specific. They're bringing you up. Like they're saying like, do you remember such and such Virgo? You know, I miss whatever happened to Virgo. We miss Virgo. You know, I wonder how Virgo's doing. Okay, so they're bringing you up to their father or mother who is your soulmate or who's a divine counterpart. But also for some of you guys, this is about children being birthed in 2025 or pregnancy. It's spirit babies bringing you guys together. A lot of passion is igniting at this time and around this time, Virgo. See, new love, exactly. It's either a new love or it's someone coming in wanting a new beginning. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so I got everything. Okay, so that is what I've got for you, my loves, all right? The eagle spirit animal or the bald eagle could be relevant too because it's in that card and I'm drawn to it. So that's what I've got. All right, so for my beautiful Libras. My Libras, I'm a Libra sun, so I always get excited for Libra. My Libras at, where my Libras at? Libra in the house. What do we got for Libra for New Year's? For 2025, New Year's 2025. So all of these messages, you guys, they could literally happen tonight, on New Year's Eve, tomorrow, New Year's Day. But I am kind of like focused. I'm setting like the intention of like within the next like 2 weeks, within like this week and like, or the rest of like this week and then like next week, next weekend, you know, basically until around like January 11th or 12th. Libra. Libra in love. Libra gets 2. Makes sense because Libra is about balance. It's the justice scales. They were like, we just give Libra 1 card, it'll be a little imbalanced, and we know Libra doesn't love that, right? Libra, you've been calling in a soulmate. You've been calling in a soulmate, and I feel soulmates are calling out to you too through the ethers. Something is about to materialize. Your prayers, affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you guys together. Look at that. Look at the angelic energy for you guys when it comes to your love and divine sacred union, kingdom spouse, all the things. This was worth waiting for. You've been calling this in. You've been patient. Okay, for a lot of you guys, this is like a soulmate, divine counterpart where you knew that this would materialize at some point, but it would take time. But you've been healing in the meantime, in the in-between time. Divine timing is at work in your love life, absolutely. Immediately, Libra, I am being shown the 2 of Cups. You're coming together with a soulmate. It's face-to-face, a meeting, a reconnect, reconciliation. You're the Hangman. You're about to have a whole new perspective. 5 of Swords. It's the reverse 5 of Swords that I had seen earlier and I didn't pull it and fix it. There's a soulmate here, probably King of Wands, Libra, that they have their eye on you. Yeah, see the Chariot, forward movement, fast. After a long time of taking it very slow. This is very determined energy, Libra. This is a wish fulfillment, Libra. This is a period of that. And then there you are. See the justice scales? For some reason, I felt like I needed to keep, you know, what is it? 5 cards in. There you are. This is karmic justice. Someone is stuck on you, Libra. They're hung up on you. They're watching you. They're hung up on you. They're seeing how they like screwed up things in their own life. They've been learning lessons. They are looking back. They feel like they sabotage things with you. You know, it's very much like you're the one that got away energy. And I don't know. I mean, Libra, this could be, maybe you're the one looking back and feeling that way towards someone, you know? I don't know. Feels like for most of you guys, it's, you know, incoming. All right. So welcome in, mi amores. I am just doing little tiny mini New Year's messages for all 12 signs. I'm on Libra. Then we have Scorpio and Sag, and we're done because we started with Cappy. Libra, you got a shit ton of cards that came out here. The energy is gaining momentum. This is a time to be real with yourself. I've got to be real. Someone is wanting to be real with you. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so this has been building. Libra, for who this is for, you've been getting, all the time we are getting signs and messages and communication from the universe because 24/7, 7 days a week, right? The universe is a mirror to us constantly. So it's always talking to us, okay? It's not like it is wonderful, it's magical, it's all the things, it's so cool, it's neat, blah, blah, blah. But it's not some miraculous phenomenon where the angels are just singling us out and going, you're special, so here's 444. No, it's just communication is a mirror to our, right, simulation. So my point of this is that you guys have been getting so many signs, so many messages, synchronicities, Libra. But as of late, there has been an intense energy gaining momentum, acceleration, craziness behind your synchronicities and messages, songs, whatever it is, coming through from whoever this is and about whoever this is. Someone is wanting to show them, you have be real, show the world the real you because of your authenticity, Libra. That is true Libra energy. Anyways, we have the justice scales. We represent truth. Someone is extremely in admiration, in love of your authenticity. You're like the realest, most real, amazing person, thing, whatever that they've ever seen. Believe in your good luck, Libra, because it's all around you. That's Wheel of Fortune energy. Meditate and contemplate. Someone has gone deeply within their heart and their soul when it comes to Libra, period, point blank. But also Libra right now for you guys as an air sign, we get up in the head a lot. Okay, you guys are very connected to the higher realms, to the ethers, to the air element, right? To the ethers though. You gotta ground, you gotta integrate, and you gotta take time to ground and process and heal. Okay, take it from me, like, right? Very important all the time, but especially right now. Okay, so that is what I've got for you, mi amors. All right, so Scorpio. For beautiful Scorpio, for New Year's for Scorpio. Eight of Wands. All of a sudden, things start to pick up speed here. There's an acceleration, momentum, forward movement in your lives at this time. Especially after tonight, the new year, you know, New Year's Eve, we move into the first tomorrow, 1/1, right? This also speaks of passionate communication though, but it's like manifestations flying into your 3D reality, as above, so below, very quickly. Things are picking up speed. You are moving out of 2024 as the wounded warrior. You've learned a lot this year. But it's like you're closing out and completing huge cycles. It's a big, you know, so it's all new beginning and things happening fast. You know, we never want to count our chickens, but you know, we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, right? Or whatever, right? Or count, you know, but what is it? Count your chickens before they hatch? Count your eggs before they hatch? I don't know, but anyways. Okay, but you can definitely trust in the fact that, you know, like what I've been praying for is coming to me. Like affirm it, claim it, right? But again, there's a difference with manifesting, because people struggle with that. It's like, well, how do I manifest and hold my vision about something that I want to manifest, but also surrender up the outcome and attachment to outcome at the same time. People don't, that's what most people have the biggest trouble with, because they don't understand, right, how that works. Well, it's you hold the vision, you claim what you want, you speak what you want, you write what you want, you see what you want, you feel what you want, right? Acting as if it already has happened. So it's like I'm calling in my divine counterpart, right? So then you wake up every day acting as if you're already in that union with someone, right? You know, like I'm sure like it's different when you live alone, right? And no one's around. You could just do what you want. You could, right, burp or be whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, right? For like men, right? Like I know men. I have 2 brothers. I grew up with men, right? Like boys. Like they could be disgusting, you know, walking around belching, burping, farting, you know. But if they had a woman there that they really admired and loved and that they were, you know, was like a soulmate, like, yeah, like bodily functions are normal and at some point you get comfortable and, you know, but you would never, right? They would never, trust me, my brothers would not do that in front of a girl or a woman. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. It's acting as if they're already there in your life, right? You know, oh, well, you know, it's winter time for my ladies out there, right? It's winter time. I don't need to shave my legs in the winter. I could be a woolly mammoth in the winter, right? But like, if you're like thinking to your, like, if you're calling in a divine counterpart, like, I mean, be honest with yourself, unless you're someone that grows your hair out, that's different. If your divine counterpart was with you right now and you were going to sleep and waking up and sleeping and you were sexual with them every single day and they were rubbing your leg at night while you laid on the couch and cuddled together, would you have hairy woolly mammoth legs, or would you be waxing and shaving your legs? Would you want your legs to be smooth and, you know? Okay, act as if, right? So you act as if, you call it out, you act as if, right? You feel it, but you don't attach to the outcome. You don't, you surrender that up, right? I trust him with the divine plan, but until then, I'm going to just act as if. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel it. It feels amazing. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I wake up. I feel so much love and joy and just, you know, my business is so successful. I feel amazing, right? Okay. Funny but true. Exactly. It is. It is, right? Trust me. If my divine counterpart showed up on my doorstep today, right now, I would not be embarrassed for him to come into my home. Right this second. I would lovingly open my door and I would be proud of my home. You know, my home it's cozy and it's comforting and, you know, it smells like baked food and like I just baked cookies last night. That's why. But it smells like baked food and, you know, like fabric softener. I had the laundry going earlier, you know, plus my candles and incense and just, right? Like I would be totally like, yeah, come in because you're going to like dig my place, right? And then, you know, and then as far as like I go too, like I'm ready, right? You better be ready so you ain't got to get ready is my point, right? Okay, so that's for everyone, but for Scorpios out there, I don't know, someone, it's just, people get hung up on that. How do I manifest and how do I like visualize, you know, what I desire without at the same time clinging to the outcome of it, or, you know what I mean? It's very easy to detach from the outcome in that regard. Okay, here we go. Practice gratitude. Exactly. What was I just talking about, Scorpio? My beautiful Scorpios. Okay, so I feel like this is a message for you guys at this time too, like because things are flying in, right? So Spirit's like, don't create resistance because things are coming in. The new year is blessing you, all the things, okay? Passionate communication, messages, right? But let's say it's like a message incoming, some kind of like, you know, something coming from the heart, the soul, from a divine counterpart, a soulmate, right? But then you start getting all the readings and messages and then you start obsessing over it. Like, oh, they're coming. I keep getting all the messages. I know they're coming. And then you start thinking about that and, oh, it's any day now, right? Well, you're actually like repelling them energetically, right? So same thing. Anyways, practicing gratitude. So right now, Scorpio, it's just like the attitude of gratitude, gratitude affirmations, gratitude journaling, gratitude lists, wake up every day. Like I said, wake up every day and act as if. It feels so good. I'm so happy and grateful. This just backed up everything I said. Okay. I'm also getting like a soulmate though, who's also like learning these things too. Bottom of the deck is reconciliation, just random. Reunited. It's past life soulmates coming together, Scorpio. A lot of people are coming into union this year, especially right now, going into the new year. Because we've been through like the dark stuff that we had to go through alone for who this is for, you know what I mean? And now we're ready. We truly are. That's not going to be for every single person here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. See, there's something about being in your heart, practicing that attitude of gratitude. Things are coming in. Really, I feel like for some of you guys, it's this soulmate. Someone is going through a breakup or a divorce or something, okay? And it feels like they want to talk to you about it, or they want to tell you about it, or they want to update you on their life. But really, it's like they want to reconnect with you. Wait, what am I doing? Wait. Okay, I got all of them. I got all of them. All 3 cards. Okay, so that's the message for my beautiful Scorpios, and also for everyone, because that was kind of like, I was talking to everyone too. All right, and last but certainly not least is Sagittarius, and then we will get jamming on these past life messages from your past selves about what you need to know right now. And going into the new year. I was like, and what was the other part of that? Going into the new year. Okay, so Sagittarius. For my Saggies. Victory after the long battle. After the turmoil, the chaos, the battle. You're sitting pretty, mi amors. Okay. You know, that six of wands though, you know, he's still wearing armor on the horse, you know, and what I'm getting is like, you can take your armor off. I mean, spiritually, we want to have our spiritual armor and protect our energy. I'm talking about like defensive, feeling like you gotta like be in survival mode, be on the defense. There's something about like, you know, this is a time of victory, like relax. See? Victory after a long battle. This is a time of karmic justice, Sagittarius, okay? A time of things balancing for you guys. But I also, could be something about marriage and divorce. This is partnership though, yin and yang. Could be twin flame energy coming through here. It doesn't have to be. It's just, it's two, you know, feminine, masculine polarities or whatever that go together. You're starting to see a lot of truth in your life, Sagittarius, about a lot of things, a lot of people. Okay, I do feel, Sagittarius, that for some of you guys, you know, going into this new year, that you're going to be needing to cut some things away from your life. Switch some things up. But I'm also seeing with the, yeah, there's something here about the scales balancing on between soulmates. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And then this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so this is like, as you've been balancing karma, you've been like learning how to trust and have faith in the journey and the divine plan. Okay, and that's your kind of guidance right now. It's like right now, just keep in that, like stay in your heart, trust, have faith. Things have been balancing. Things are harmonizing. This is payout time. This is good karma for all the work you did in 2024 and then even going back, right? Someone wants to bring it to me. It's balancing a connection, you know, like through words, right? Like speaking, communication, you know, and by sharing, communicating the truth. Someone had major trust issues here too. Like someone has major trust issues. I'm getting past tense had, so that's something that they've been healing. Bring love into the situation. Exactly. It's, I want to bring truth. I want to bring love into this. I want to pour love into this. I want to pour, you know, emotion into this. I want to pour love into this, right? That's what that is. Aquarius energy though. Okay. All right. But it is new beginnings, but also this is about pouring love into yourself. Make sure, you know, that you are pouring love into yourself. I think a lot of you guys are, and that's a part of like the lessons that you've learned and like how you've been clearing or healing and, you know, balancing your own masculine, feminine, etc., right? You've balanced a lot of negative karma, and this is a time of receiving your good karma. All right. That's what I've got. Okay. So we are done with the zodiacs. Okay. Woo! So we went from Capricorn to Saggy. Okay. So I got all 12 of them. We are 75 minutes in. All right, sweet. So I'm going to get rolling on the past life messages. And today on the list for the past life messages, we have number 1, Susan. Number 2, Jen. Number 3, Katie. Number 4, Corinne. 5, Marianne. 6 is Genevieve. 7 is Lindsay. 8 is Emily. And like I said, if I feel like taking a few more people, then, you know, in, I don't know, I'll know in another 30 minutes or so, if I will. And if I do, I'll let you guys know. Okay. Thank you, mi amors. Thank you to those of you guys who have sent, you know, donations, super chats, or like even on the videos, the super thanks comments, you guys. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I always pray for whatever it is, that is returned back to you with love, and gratitude, because that's the vibration I'm sending back to you with that. And I always pray that it's returned back to you a millionfold, times a million. Okay. So why not? We are infinite beings, and there's infinity of, you know, abundance out there. So why not? Yeah, I pray it comes back to you a millionfold. I pray that $1 comes back times a million. So $1 million. I pray that $20 comes back times a million. So $20 million. You know what I mean? So I'm going to think big for everyone. All right. Here I come to save the day. I don't know why I'm singing that, you guys. So, oh, thank you, Brittany. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just needed some more depth to my hair, so I cut myself bangs and like a couple cute little, well, not really layers, but I kind of did. So there's more like going on up here and like through here, you know, because I've got a 5 head. I've got a big forehead like that. You know, I mean, I love my face and my body and all that, but I have a 5 head. So, so it just, I don't know, it just did something. So thank you for that. And you know, and because I did that, and I like my bangs and like my hair and like the layers and like how it looks and stuff right now. So I'm not wearing my hat as much. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year's. Okay. What do I want to use for, I honestly, I was like, I'll just figure out what I want to connect with when I do the readings. Okay, guys, I'm going to go pee real quick. I have to go pee. Sorry. That's a part of my, like I said, I'm getting my vessel prepared for divine, sacred, physical union, for being with my beloved, but also just because of the energy and the activations and just everything that I already see and know that I'm going to be, like my power, my gifts, everything that's like coming in even more. My body needs to really be healthy and solid and clear and, you know, high vibrational in that way and very grounded, and to house the energy that I'm, you know, already feeling and already, you know, connecting to. So that's just me. but also for sacred divine union. And then I also shared for you guys, like for me, I've completely surrendered up motherhood. I've been a mom pretty much in almost every incarnation that I'm aware of. And there's a lot of trauma around that as well, you know, being a mother, losing children, grief, pain, sorrow, a lot of like that death energy around it for me in past lives. You know, but in this incarnation, I'm meant to be a mother to the collective, like doing this work, you know, so I surrender that up. But I don't know. I feel like the universe has other plans. My little boy, spirit baby, who's been with me he's been with me and around me even way before my awakening. Like I always saw a baby boy, and I always saw myself being a boy mom, and I always saw myself just having one baby, and it would be a boy. And then when I awoke, you know, like went through my awakening and I started connecting even, you know, like more clearly in that regard, it was very clear who he is. And anyways, he's back. He's been on a baby vacation in the spiritual realm for, I don't know. He hasn't been really around for probably a year and a half or so. And then all of a sudden, come December, he's all around me, all around me, all around me. So I don't know. Might be preparing my vessel for pregnancy as well, because it keeps coming up. I don't remember why I was saying that. It was something for you guys too. Just, preparing our vessels and making sure that we are grounded and stable. Because like when we start going through our awakening, or we start tuning in deeper, like with our gifts and stuff, it's very exciting and it's really cool and all the things, right? But what happens is people get stuck up in the higher chakras, you know what I mean? And we have to integrate, we have to bring all of that down. We can't just be up here all the time in the third eye and love and light, and up here and oh yeah, you know. Trust me, it will end up making you feel crazy and drained and all over the place and not grounded. Like it'll catch up, right? Anyways, we have to make sure we're doing that. The root chakra is not getting enough attention collectively. Nor is the sacral, nor is the solar. And I get it. There tends to be a lot of focus around the heart and the third eye and the crown. The throat is also very ignored too. You know, and this is for everyone and for all of us. So right now, we need to give love to these chakras. Especially, like I said, the lower ones, myself included. The fire ceremony I just had a couple nights ago with the, you know, in honor of the new moon and releasing. It was actually the night before the new moon peaked, because it's a very potent time. You know, everyone does the release work with the full moon, but actually with a dark, especially this moon, because it was, you know, it was a black moon, like, meaning they're all black moons, dark moons, the new moons, but it was the second new moon of like this, the moon cycle or month or whatever, you know. So anyways, releasing right before the new moon peaks, like a night or two before, is actually really powerful, really good. Because it's like one of the most, you know, potent times of the waning energies. Anyways, and then the new moon, you know. So the fire that I sat by, the bonfire, and I actually really want to do another one tonight. Because that's what I typically do every New Year's. For the last few years, is I do a fire ceremony for the New Year, for New Year's Eve. And then I'll go out, or maybe I'll do it when I get back from going out or something like that. But I'm not doing anything like that tonight. I want to do fire ceremony. But so much was lifted and just so much was just like cleared. And there was so much transmutation that like, I literally woke up the next day feeling so, even during I was just so much more grounded. Plus I was barefoot and I was dancing and I was earthing and dancing all around the fire and, you know, doing all the very priestess witchy things that, you know, we just do naturally. So it was awesome. So I encourage it. If you can connect to fire through your fireplace, even just with candles, Okay, the fire element. I keep talking about it. It's so important right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast, you guys, and I'm going to put a little bit more lipstick on because my lips look cray cray. And then I read the list, and I don't know. I don't know what decks I'm gonna use. Figure it out when I get back. May not even use. I might just put my phone down, like so you see my hands, and I might just channel messages. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See, you guys, I really care about this stuff because I really want to do what, you know, feels resonant and what you guys need. Okay, so I will be right back. If you are on the list or you're like on the beginning of the list, okay, anyone who wants to go grab like a drink of water or go use the restroom real fast, Emily, my moderator, like if you need to take a break real fast, hun. I mean, obviously you're more than welcome to go do whatever you got to do whenever you got to do it, but so, okay. All right, okay. And then I'm going to fill up my water too. All right, be right back, guys. Okay, guys. So while I was doing that, I got a little bit more insight on the past life messages. Okay, so so I'm gonna be channeling, and I don't know. I'll just use like a deck of cards or something for confirmation or for but. It's like your past life selves, your higher selves are wanting to emphasize what you went through this last year. What you were a lot of what you were processing subconsciously this past year. So not the things that you're consciously aware of, but the things that were more of a subconscious release, transmutation, alchemy. Okay, and kind of like what the guidance is as far as right now going into the new year too. Okay, so we're gonna roll with that. And I'm going to use, for clarification, the Rose Oracle, because the Rose energy is just like so powerful right now, especially in 2025. Okay, there's so many Rose code activations. The Magdalene truly is risen here. present, and we're gonna see a lot of especially divine feminines really falling into alignment with that and following this part of their rose heart. So here we go. All right. Oh, and by the way, you guys, this morning on my morning walk, I just happened, right, my higher self said, look down, Erica. And right at that moment, I was like connecting to the sun. Like, I don't know, there was like different things. But again, I was getting a lot about sacred union. And then I looked down and this heart was sticking out of the ground perfectly. And it's a heart. I love when we find the hearts. Rock solid love. Rock solid love. And that's like another message that I'm wanting to record for the collective, is that rock solid love appearing out of nowhere. Just clearing. Okay. All right. So for Susan, right? Yeah, for Susan. Number 1 on the list today is Susan. Okay, so Susan, a lot of what you were healing this year, or a lot of what was being processed throughout this year, and what they're saying is like maybe like the last like half of this year especially, there is a lot of mother wounds that were being triggered. So I don't know, like, you know, what the situation is between you and your mother, if your mother is alive or not alive, I don't know. I feel like your mother is still here with us. Or, you know, maybe she's just really strongly energetically around you. But anyways, so I don't know if there's like altercations or just triggering happening between the two of you guys, or I don't know. Could just even just be, like I said, like it's past stuff, but there was a lot of that happening because it's stuff that you were like holding on to. I'm getting and being shown the word like resentments. Now, the way that this ties into past lives is because that this is something that it's like the soul contract. So it's something that has been affecting you and that you guys have encountered throughout other lifetimes, okay? This could be something that you are processing also right now. In fact, I'm going to use this. Can you give me a little bit more about the mother wound? Now, look at, see, as soon as I ask, look at, I split the deck on the Mother of Swords. In this animal tarot deck, you know, the queens are the mothers, Mother of Swords, Mother of Cups, Mother of Wands. But this is just confirmation. I asked, because I asked for confirmation. So they're confirming with the word mother, yes. So there's something here about authenticity around seeing the truth or speaking your truth, maybe to your mother, or having these healing conversations. But like I said, this could also be on a subconscious level. There's just, my point is a lot of mother wounds where there's swords bringing forth more healing, more clarity. See, there's something about speaking truth, communication, being honest about things between you and your mother, even if they're just aha moments and realizations on your end. You know, oh, I see now why my mother did this, or I see now why my mother projects this way. Or, you know, maybe you're seeing your mother on a higher level where you're seeing her as the wounded child that most adults are in adult bodies. having more compassion, etc. But my point is that this is a lot of clearing and a lot of, emotional healing and release for you. So as you move into this year, you've cleared up a lot of space, especially in your heart and your solar plexus when it comes to mother wounds, and also mother wounds in past lives, grief, pain, loss, when you, around you being a mother too, loss of children, etc. This is just stuff that you've been holding on to, and it just has been sabotaging you. And I don't even think you realize it. Because, again, it's like subconscious. Okay. So, and see, look, Mother of Wands is like the karmic mother, like karmic energy, So anyways, it's victory over this stuff. Okay. And then Four of Pentacles, it's holding back. So again, it's stuff that we're, still sabotaging and holding you back. Okay. So now that you've been moving this stuff out and processing this stuff and healing this stuff, and this is all like karmic stuff too. So it's like you've been balancing this karma, balancing soul contracts. You've been so you took this pain and now it's like you've turned it into your power. So it's actually now empowering you. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling more like, like in your power, like, I'm not going to like let people speak to me this way anymore. I'm not going to let people disrespect me anymore. So it's fueling you now in this way. So you're taking all that with you into the new year. It's empowered. So you're walking into 2025 empowered. A lot of what was hindering you is gone. The thorn, see, it's something about, it was a thorn in your side. The thorn, it was painful. Protection, boundaries. See, there's something about boundaries. I'm not letting you talk to me this way anymore. I'm not going to let you drain energy like that anymore. I'm not going to let you, project your narcissism onto me anymore, okay? So mother wounds can affect the sacral chakra, specifically the sacral chakra. But like I said, this is also past life karma that you've been healing about your own stuff as motherhood. Things that you've just been holding on to, like dead weight, that I don't even think you were fully aware of it. Clear communication. That's what I said. The throat. I said communication, speaking truth. Something happened or needs to happen so that this could all, right? So you'll know. But moving into this year, this is what you've been working through. This is a lot of what's been coming up to the surface, past life stuff coming up. All right. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. We are nature. So Mother Nature, Mother Earth, she wants to mother you, help you heal these mother wounds, help you continue. She's like, give it all to me. Pour it into her, let it drain from you and down into the earth to be alchemized. But it's about grounding and moving. So all of this is helping you in 2025 and moving into the new year to be just super grounded, to feel better, lighter, more empowered, confident, able, willing, all the things. Okay. All right. Healing the thorns that have been hurting you, the thorns that have been, right? Okay. And anything that's a thorn in your side right now, it needs to be cut away. With love, but it needs to be cut away. Look at my cute little bag that my mom got me. It's one of my Christmas presents. It's just like a little like lip gloss bag or tote or, coin bag or whatever. I put my gum in it. Okay. So number 2 is Jen. So in this year, Jen, like 2024 was a lot of past life healing and clearing when it comes to romantic partnerships. This is something that is like a generational pattern and wound trauma. So it's like this year you were processing a lot of past relationships, heartbreak, sadness, anger, resentment, you know, betrayal wounds, things like that, that stem from lovers or situations where you're connected, you know, romantically to people in the past or recent past. But this connects to your past lives because this is a karmic wound that, like, you know, you needed to balance. So you've been doing a lot of karmic balancing through relationships, through romantic partnerships, to get you back into the place of self-love. But what I'm seeing is that, like, you had to go back and revisit, or there was things that came up so you could revisit, or wounds would be triggered again to come back up. Where it was like, you know, oh, I thought I was like done healing over that person or this relationship, but then something happens and then you realize, oh, I guess not. Like, there's more work to be done in this area. So that's what a lot of that is what you've been doing, is what I see. Like all of us, it's just clearing out the old and in with the new. This year was about you becoming more, you know, in your power, like all of us, but it was about you feeling more safe and grounded and solid on your own. It's like independence, but feeling safe in your own independence, feeling safe. Like, I don't know why, but that's coming through. Because there's been a lot of codependency in past lives, you know, with love and spouses. And it's generational too. So maybe like an example is like the women in your family for many generations being, you know, codependent on men. You know, they're the provider and I'm the housewife, and, you know, without my husband, I can't be, you know, I don't have any money because they make all the money. It's like that. And you're the one like breaking all this. So going into this new year, this is like reaping the rewards of that. Okay. All right. Yeah. The mountain. Look at blockages. See? Okay, so you may also have some wounds that you were processing or healing from, like my point is that these were blockages. It's just confirming that these were huge blockages in your lineage and within your own, you know, it's your own karma. So it was about you healing this, removing the mountains. Okay, so they're letting you know that the blockages have been removed. Okay, you've been at some kind of a crossroads, or you're at this crossroads right now. So, you know, there could be some more decisions or choices, but it's like you had to continuously keep making decisions to choose new pathways, to go down new pathways, to think differently. Okay, and that is what resulted. That's how the blockages were removed. There could also be some pain wounds that you were processing and healing from betrayals, where maybe there was dishonesty, third parties, cheating, things like that. I don't know whether it's this lifetime or past. And it's all connected to love. What did I say? I'm never wrong about these things, like, because I see it all first, or I feel it all, or I hear it, whatever it is. But Two of Cups. So now the blockages, so now the path is cleared, you see, in 2025 for true divine union and partnership. You've done the work. You've done the work. Eight of Pentacles, when it comes to these karmic blockages, these, you know, blocking even your lineage from true divine love. Like, it was, you know what I mean? It's like that. Okay. I just recorded a collective message, like, I don't know, the day before yesterday or something. And it was about like breaking a very dark, you know, curse on the lineage that it's like a very old, dark curse that was broken. And that's what I'm picking up here too, okay, in your message. Like, this was, like it's karmic, but it's also like some kind of like, it's like it's haunted your lineage for a very long time, where people have completely been codependent on each other. And they've lost their power when it comes, when as soon as people get together, they lose their power within each other completely. It's complete codependency, trauma bonding, all of that. Okay. So basically for a very long time, what I'm seeing is that like, you know, your lineage, like people in your lineage, like they've not, especially like the women, they have not experienced true divine love, soul union like that until you now. They have before, but it's been some time. It's like a dark period over the lineage when it comes to this. So anyways, that's what I'm getting. So you've been processing a lot, right? When it comes to that stuff. Removing the blockages single-handedly through your own experiences. Then we have the sun. The sun energy always speaks of yes. So it's confirmation to the message. But it also, it's like, it's a time of happiness. The sun energy is happiness. You've done the work and you've closed out this huge cycle that is all connected to past lives. 6 of Cups. I'm telling you. Now is a time of joy, enjoyment, especially when it comes to soul connections, okay? So I want you to know that in 2025, there's an alignment of this. It feels like it's already around you, you know what I mean? March, April, could happen anytime, but I am seeing March, April. This is a time for you of joy, enjoyment, life force energy is just, whoo, success, energy, vitality, and playfulness. It's happiness, it's joy, it's bliss. Okay, it's the sun shining down. Congratulations. All right. This is big stuff, you guys, because the stuff is coming through. If it comes through and I'm talking about it for you, it's a big fucking deal. Meaning it's generational curse breaking. It's big stuff that you completed. It's big stuff that also you've experienced in past lives. It's breaking cycles. It's like all the things. Okay, so whatever comes through, it's a big deal, right? Okay. Wait a minute. Why did I stick my earring in? I just realized I put my earring in like the second earring hole instead of the first one. There we go. Okay. That was for Jen. Next is Katie. Katie J. Katie J. Number 3, Katie J. And then we have Corinne. And then Marianne. Whew. Like, my heart. You know, I'm going to open a window because I need some like cool fresh air. All right, cool. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's see. You know what? I'll open this window. There we go. You guys might be able to hear the birdies too, because the birdies are outside. Chirping, 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 chirping. All right, for Katie. I'm gonna pull a tarot card because I'm seeing like I'm not getting a whole lot, Katie. It's weird. Now I'm seeing an engagement ring, like a wedding ring, marriage, divorce. Okay, so this past year in 2024, this is connected to you, obviously, right? So again, this ties into karmic contracts that connect to your 7th house, the house of marriage and partnership. I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. It's been a bumpy road. So I don't know. So you've had, this is about like your experiences in some past lives that, and this is stuff that you still like are, obviously this is stuff that you've been processing this year or recent past, but over the past year. A lot of past life wounds and things that, you know, lessons that we needed to, right, learn or revisit or, right, like, right, we all thought we were in the clear, and then the universe came back in 2024 and said, sorry, you actually did not heal that entirely. And you can't deny it anymore. You can't just carpet sweep. So there's something with that. So I'm seeing marriage and divorce. So I feel like either you felt like you were married to someone, or you are, or this is something you just went through or are processing. But you've known in past. Okay, so this is who. Okay, so I don't know what soul mate, karmic soulmate this is for you, but this is a karmic soulmate, someone that you were with, and this is past life soul contract. Okay, and you, the way I see it is that this is an energy that like had power over you for a lot of, or not, I don't want to say a lot of, but for several lifetimes, we'll say. Can you tell me more about this, please? This energy that I'm seeing that has had a hold over Katie. My point is that you broke it. Like this person, you took your power back from this person. I'm hearing and being told the day you left them. The day you left them was there, something very pivotal shifted. So again, I don't know. You'll know. You know, it's like I'm just here to share with you what comes through. And this is very simple. This is very cut and dry. And your reward is, you know, what you're calling in. It's sacred union. Because you can receive it now. Like you truly learned the self-love lessons here. And because of you, like you freed the lineage in that regard. Like every single time an ancestor gave their power away, or their power was taken by a spouse or a lover, or they, you know, there was some kind of forceful, you know, engagement. Look at, see, you're the star seed. What did I just say? Your reward is true divine love. And look at, it's the ancestor energies coming through. You know what I mean? I feel like our ancestors, like, well, for me, oftentimes when I look up at the stars in the sky, I feel like those stars are my ancestors. Like each star is like a soul and they're looking down at me or something. But I also know it's like my star family. I also know that there's just stars. They're huge, like they're balls of fiery gas. But I literally, it's my ancestors. I look up and I'm like, hi guys, like, you know? Anyways, this is a time of wish fulfillment, wishes aligning, the stars aligning, destiny, all the things because of the work you did. Can you show me why everything I'm being shown around her, you know, taking this power back from this soul? You fulfilled the soul contract, like you did it, you broke it. 10 of Pentacles. See, yeah, see, and then the Ace of Swords. It's victory. New beginnings. You have the 10 and the 1. But look at the 10 of Pentacles, literally. Like, I feel like there's something here long-term, a long-term relationship, marriage. I don't know if you are married and you're divorced, or if you're going through a divorce, or if it's just like a long-term boyfriend or whatever. I don't know. Someone you live with. But this is the energy. It's my point is that you claim victory over this soul contract. See, the Wheel of Fortune, it's connected to karma, and the Wheel of Destiny is now moving because you learned the lesson. So the wheel started moving again. Okay, whatever it is, mi amor, this is a victorious time for you. And this is a time for you to receive. And this is a time for, you know, the stars aligning for you. I don't know your story and all the details of it. I'm not supposed to know those things. I'm very thankful my gifts, you know, I'm very thankful I don't see those, you know, I do get a lot, but, You know what I mean? Like, what all I'm saying is that you've been through hell and back when it comes to men and relationships. And there is one energy in particular that really had a hold on you through lifetimes, and you took your power back. But this energy, they broke you down, man. They broke you down. But you were reborn in the ashes and in the fire, you know? So that's what I've got for you, my love. Okay. Corinne. Thank you guys for the kind words and for the compliments and stuff. Thank you, mi amores. I feel it too. I feel the glow up. I feel the glowing. I feel all the things. As within, so without. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. I told you, I'm excited. I haven't been excited for, to me, the new year, the Gregorian calendar New Year's, it's just like another day for me pretty much. You know? But this year, if it's different, this year is different. It's different. I'm excited for this year. Because I know the things that are about to happen in my life. Same with you? Okay. Okay. So for Corinne, I mean, just like anyone that I'm reading for today, we know that 2024 was a year of, and the reason why I have my eyes closed a lot or I look off is because when I'm channeling like that, I don't know. It's like you go into like a channeling mode. You're in like a transy, lucid, channeling. I don't know. I can't explain it. But anyways, that's why. We all were like going through the death and the deaths and the rebirth and the revisiting and the reflection and all the things, right? But what your higher self is showing me, Corinne, and what your past life, like your past selves, your higher self, past selves, like it's about your past lives and your what they're saying is spiritual discipline. This was a year of you rising up more into your gifts and your power. Yes, there was a lot of past life regression, reflection. But this past year was definitely a lot of shadow work and purging the shadow, the darkness, the fear around your spiritual gifts. Around the priestess path, the path of the shaman, the healer. But for you, it's the priestess, the white witch. Reconnecting to the truth of this once again, connecting to your gifts in this regard once again. You once were blind, but now you see. So this year has been trials, initiations, tribulations in regards to your spiritual initiations. This was a year of coming face to face with yourself and your own dark shadow. Because there's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of shadow work and in the basically like on a it's stuff that you're still holding on to in regards to your gifts from past lives. And the word here that keeps coming through is persecution. So it's your witch wound. It's your witch wound. So the witch wound has been triggered this year, or the witch wound was, brought back up again. Okay, so maybe it's like you're aligning more to your spiritual path, your gifts, but at the same time, that also can dredge up a fear simultaneously for many people. This happens to many of us, right? because subconsciously there's some kind of fear wound about, oh my God, well, last time I tuned in psychically, or I was working with my gifts, I was burned at the stake, or I was hung, or I was, you know what I mean, drowned or stoned to death, or whatever it is, right? So there's a lot of past life trauma that was coming up that you've been working through in regards to your gifts, your spiritual side, your healing gifts, your, you know, why you're here, all the things, so you could move more empowered and ready for 2025. So this has been a year of that in this regard, but also in preparation for the year ahead, so you can step more fully into your gifts, into your leadership, into you know, I am seeing you connecting to many, many thousands of people through the internet. So, you know, I don't know if you're planning this year, or if you've already done this, to do like a YouTube channel or some kind of, or if it's like your Instagram, you know, that you're growing. But what they're saying is, just like if you build it, just like the field of dreams, if you build it, they will come. This is my very first actual big crystal I ever purchased, and that I was led to years ago. It's a raw Lemurian quartz root. And oftentimes I connect with her when I'm tuning into the Akashic or past life energies. Karim. Yes, that is spot on. So much shadow work and facing fear around my gifts. Yeah. Yes, so much witch wound releasing. Absolutely. In December, Mother Mary came through and helped me release some massive witch wound trauma. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, phenomenal. Yes, I have a YouTube channel and I am growing. Beautiful. Phenomenal. Every single thing that I saw. And that's what I mean. This is the year where everything just takes off me more. Okay, so let's get a also what your past selves are saying, Corinne, is you're someone on a soul level. You have the ability very naturally to think outside the box. To, you know, there could be, you know, a million tarot readers on YouTube, but your niche, your outside of the box thinking, you know, the way that you present yourself, maybe it's the things you say in your intro, or the way that you do your readings. I don't know. This is an example. So you're here to like mirror that to people. But right now what they're saying is, when it comes to your gifts, you know, working with things, they are really pushing you to think outside the box. Okay? So, I mean, that could be like a million different things. You know what I mean? And that's something for me personally that I'm going to be, you know, that I'm moving into as well, especially here on the channel, and then starting a second YouTube channel. Like, just, it's time to expand that, you know, so, but I feel that with you. You know, and have fun with stuff too, is have fun with things. You know, when I work with people as like a mentor or a guide, you know, like just a spiritual teacher in one point of their journey, or I'm teaching tarot or whatever it is, I'm always pushing the, you know, like, think outside the box, do things that just like have fun with it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like, an example would be, you know, tarot, right? Like, everyone gets hung up on like, well, you know, this is how this person does it, and they're shuffling, you know, and then they cut the deck 3 times, and then this is how they do it, and you know, have fun with it. Find your own niche and have fun with it, because you're good at that, and you're going to show other people how to do that too. The Strength card, yeah, 2025, the lion energy keeps showing up. This is the leader. This is the leadership. This is you taking the lead confidently. This is empowerment, right? It's your life force. It's powerful. It's also happiness too with the sun. Okay. As long as we are coming from the heart and soul, right? You're going to flourish. You're going to take off. Things are going to boom. If we're doing things just to get monetized, if we're doing things just to get views, if we're doing things just to feed our ego, you know what I mean? Then that stuff with the dark energies on earth, That's why so many channels take off so fast, because they're operating from the ego, and it's the dark forces are just loving it. And we know that these platforms are very much controlled by those energies. So they, right? But now, because of the work we've been doing, that is all being alchemized out and transmuted out. So like I said, and I predicted, over this next year, you're going to see the spiritual platforms, the ones who are actually operating from the soul and from the heart and the truth and connecting with the Godhead and spirit, etc. We are the ones where our channel is going to blow up, where our algorithms are going to just be like crazy, right? So to everyone out there, but yes, sorry, mentorship or Akashic reading, that message of fun has been coming through a lot. Yes, exactly. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, it's so important, so important, so important. Yes, I'm very conscious of being in the heart and integrity. My channel is growing organically and slowly. Beautiful, awesome. Okay, so that is what I have for you, mi amor. So beautiful, good job, and perfect alignment. All right, Marianne, number 5. All right, so Marianne. There's just like a lot of different things coming in, Marianne. Okay. So what I'm being shown is a lot of like, okay, so from like past lives, like, there was like a moment, okay, so from your past, so from wounding and trauma in past lives, like what I'm seeing is that, and there's something that happened, or maybe it was an accumulation of things in this lifetime too, but what I'm seeing is like, somewhere along the way, you forgot your power. And I think it was just like through trauma and just situations and just all the pain and things like that, right? In past lives. So in this incarnation, even though you are such a strong soul and, you know, celestial being, it's like there's a deep fear wound around being hurt or pain or trauma. And then because it's like you've dealt with so much of that in the past or past lives, that like it's just almost become unbearable. So like if the littlest thing happens, that where it's like you're sad or you experience grief, you know, it's almost like it's a complete shutdown. It's like I can't do this again. I can't do this one more time. There's something. Bear with me as I find my words. See, I went to go shuffle, and the strength card from the previous message fell out. It's a lack of strength. Okay, it's not because you lack strength. It's because of fear. The fear it's had you crippled. It has had you crippled. The fear has held you from so much in this incarnation, Marianne. It's held you, like there's things that you have been like, I would love to do that, or you know, I mean, it could be, an example would be like, you know, roller coaster, you know, like, oh, that looks so fun, you know, but I could never do that, you know, or I don't know. It could be literally be anything, Marianne, but there's something where there's been so much pain that like you shy away from it on a subconscious level because of that fear. It's comfort zones. So this past year, the universe has been creating situations, it's forcing its hand. So even though we will always have free will, the universe is literally forcing us into alignment or into healing or whatever the case. Ascension. And we could resist it before, you know, for some time or for years, you know, we could hide from the karma or the justice scales, but eventually they always catch up. But nowadays, So there's something with that. Because you are meant to fly. You are meant to, even though you are a more reserved, shy energy, On a soul level, you kind of are like that. Even though you're such a strong soul, on a soul level, you are kind of more of that, like, shy, like, you know, it's very sweet, you know. But you're strong is the point. So it's like your soul, your higher selves are trying to get you to remember this about yourself. Like, you aren't this shy, sheepish, timid woman. You're a fucking lion. It's time to roar. So the universe has been single-handedly, like, creating these situations over 2024 for you to buck up, for you to get onto that horse and to not be fearful anymore, and to, you know, things like that. Okay. So if there's what I'm seeing is like, okay, so you have been doing a lot of work. So the universe has been creating these things so you could experience maybe moments of fear, but so you could face the fear instead of hiding from it this time. Does that make sense? So I don't know what the situations are that's been going on for 2024. It could be like fear around money. It could be fear around, you know, partnership or love. You know what I mean? It could be like physical stuff. You know, I don't know. It could be anything, but whatever the case is, the fear, the universe has been pushing you out of the comfort zone. So it's been creating these uncomfortable scenarios or situations or atmospheres or whatever, okay, for you to do that. It's taking you right out of some kind of like comfort box that you have been locking yourself in for lifetimes because of the pain and the trauma, and you're doing it in this lifetime too, and it's a karmic cycle that needs to be broken. Okay, so yeah, see, healing, we need to heal. So the angels are with you. This is okay. So this is what you've been moving through. The star, you're a star seed, you're powerful, you are the magician. And then judgment, it's a wake-up call, it's waking you up. So you've been going through some judgment, you've been moving through judgment, wherever you've been stuck in your little comfort web and your comfort zone. This is for all of us too. This is why so many of us, it's been crazy this year, because anywhere where we were like in comfort zones, anywhere where it's like, okay, nope, it's time to shift this, it's time to heal this, it's time to learn this lesson. Nope. You're not supposed to eat that kind of food anymore. Nope. No more alcohol for you. Nope. No more giving your time and energy to, you know, family members that just walk all over you. No more friendships that just want to call you when they need something and they never call to check on you. My point is that's what, you know, and you're like an energy where you've been putting up with this kind of stuff because you're so sweet. And no more. So it's like this year has like really been kind of carving you a new backbone. This year is like, it's made you really step into, like, you know, it's like, it's given you a spine. It's given you that backbone. This year, you're moving into 2025 and you've got a lot of divine support. It's empowering, just like so many, where it's this year period is the year of empowerment, where we step into 2025 fully fucking empowered. That's you, Marianne. You're walking in. You are this shining star. The stars are aligning for you. A lot of healing is happening here. Okay. But it's for you to step into your power. The magician speaks of power. Manifestation, but it's power. It's all powerful. You have all the tools you need to create, to manifest. Okay. Step out of the comfort zones. That is your guidance here moving into this year. 2025 for you, try new things. Step out of comfort zones, switch things up, change your routine, drive different way to work every day, switch up the energy, rearrange the furniture in your home, rearrange the furniture in your house. Whatever the case is, it's all the things. Okay, this is your time of coming back to life. Really reawakening to who you are and what you came here to be. Okay. That is what I've got for you, my love, okay? Okay. This is, and again, I reiterate, this is past life messages, the past life stuff that has been coming up this year that needed to be healed or recognized or revisited or whatever the case, and how that is helping us in 2025 or going into the new year. So it's like, Marianne, like I said, this is generational patterning for you as well. And this is what I see. I specifically see the women, the matriarchal line in your lineage going back as submissive. Somewhere along the way, the women, because of conditioning, because of patriarchal rule, that's happened to many of us. But like the women in my family, like a lot of the women in my lineage, they're rebellious. They don't like to be told what to do. So they've also known a lot of violence and abuse. You know, we speak up and then we get slapped for it, or we get beat for it. You know, this is going back, right? Or we get killed for it, you know. But that's, you know, but a lot of, you know, people have been, but then again, there's submissiveness too, for sure. But in your lineage, there's extreme strength, but somewhere along the way, the lineage, especially the women, they became very timid and scared, fearful, and submissive. And you are the one here breaking all that and freeing and clearing the karma and healing all that. Right? So that's why Spirit is going, you're not. And you're not like some doormat or something like that. You know, you know me good enough to know what I'm saying is that you are this warrior. You are the fierceness of the magician and the lion and all the things. And I have a quote in my room that says, well-behaved women rarely make history. Exactly. I mean, hello, they cut Mary Magdalene right out of the Bible, and basically Mother Mary only had a little tiny part of it, right? But you know what I mean? So Marianne, it's time to make some noise. It's time to dress how you want to dress, do what you want to do, you know, maybe do something different with your physical appearance, you know, maybe color your hair or there's something where it's like step out of the normal everyday, like, you know, comfort zone type thing. And these are just examples, but it's like, let your freak flag fly, period. That is 2025. We are letting our freak flag fly. We don't give up who likes it or not. You can kick rocks, go pound sand. We don't care, with love, of course. You know, we are following our soul, period, this year, right? This is the year of redemption, and this is the year of empowerment. And, you know, I even say, like, you guys have heard me been saying, I like 2025 is powerful, of course, but for me, it's a placeholder year. It's a placeholder year. It's powerful, of course, but it's nothing compared to like the next few years after it. Okay. Right. So, all right. So that's what I've got for you, my love. Okay. I really was like digging in on that one, Marianne, but I was having a hard time finding the words to channel that. And sometimes it's hard to articulate like what you're picking up on, like the feeling, and you have to like, right, put it into words that will connect and resonate the best with the vision or the feeling or what I'm seeing. The women in your family are not sheep. Neither are you, Marianne. You are a lion, and it is time to roar. Okay. And the more we stand in that power and that authenticity and, like, you know what I mean? It's our energy, it's our frequency that demands respect. I do not have to, I can't even tell you the amount of people, like people from my past, things, people that like would normally be like pop off, or, you know, like they always have to have the last word, you know, those people that are super in the distorted ego. They always have to be right. They always have to have the last word. It just drives them crazy if they don't have the last word. And me, I could give a fuck either way. You know what I mean? I'm just not that person. Never have been. I'm a Libra. I've always been like that. I don't care. But my energy demands respect. And people just feel it. They know it. Like, don't say that to her. Don't say that to her. Don't act like that to her. I don't have to say a word. People just know. You know what I mean? And that is like the divine feminine energy. It's so loving. It's so, right? All the things, loving, kind, compassionate. We just, right? But at the same time, fuck around and find out. And people know that. So this year, it's like we really truly, like, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. I can't tell you the amount of times that I see or feel like I just know someone wants to say something to me, or they want to give their 2 pennies, their 2 cents, but they know something holds them back and says, you better not, you know. They also can feel that that kind of stuff doesn't work with me, you know. People who do that kind of stuff, they do it because they want to get some kind of reaction, is the whole point. So when you can see from the elevated state of I don't care, and that's not, you know, you're right, they lose that power, that grip, right? And then it's kind of like, why even bother, you know? So, all right. Okay, so I love that quote, by the way. I have to remember that, Emily. Well-behaved women rarely make history. I just wanted to write it down because I just wanted to make sure I don't forget. Okay. All right, so Genevieve. Next is Genevieve. I don't know if Genevieve's in here, but I don't think most of the people I'm reading for right now are in here. It's 414 here in California. I think a lot of you guys are seeing that. I know I always see it. I got a little while ago. I love it. Okay, here we go. Genevieve, Lindsay, and then Emily, and then we are done. All right. For Genevieve. $2024 for you was there was a lot of healing in the heart chakra. There was a lot of stuff connected to your heart chakra and your root chakra. So 2024 was a lot of the fear. So things that like not feeling safe in your life, or feeling like unstable when it comes to like your everyday stuff. So like maybe your home, you know, like an example would be, I don't feel, you know, stable or safe in my home because I rent, and because, you know, I don't trust my landlords, or, you know, things like that, you know, like you don't feel like you feel like at any day, like the rug could be just like pulled out from underneath you, and then your whole life could, do you know what I mean? So it's like this year, and this all stems from past lives, because there's been a lot of instability in your past lives around money. So you've had lifetimes, and this is also what I'm being shown is this is also like generational patterning. It's lack energy. So I don't know, you'll know, but like maybe you grew up with like parents, or, you know, like you heard things like we can't afford that, we don't have enough money, we're broke, you know, not right now, you know, things like that is what they're showing me. And that, you know, you as an infinite celestial being, a star seed, because that I'm assuming you resonate with that, because you are, I'm seeing you as a star seed. Like it's like at a young age, I'm seeing like you couldn't believe like how your parents were so small-minded. That's what I'm seeing. Like you were like only maybe 6 years old, 7 years old, but like you were looking at these adults like, I can't believe how small-minded you are. Okay, and that's pretty specific, so you'll know exactly what, you know, you'll know, obviously. But that's what your higher selves are showing, or that's what they're showing me. That's what I'm getting, right? So you've always had this like more like think bigger kind of energy, and like you've been judged for it. You've been like called names for it, like you're delusional, you know. I resonate with this a lot, actually. My dad, ever since I can remember, he would always tell me, Erica, you have champagne taste with beer money. That's what he would always tell me. And for the longest time, I mean, and I owned it. I was like, no, first of all, I always had really good jobs, especially straight out of high school. And I did everything by myself, no help. I did all on my own. I signed myself up for college. I did not have parents that were like, you got to go to college. We're saving for college, and, you know, college, and we're going to get you into a good school. And, you know, what about your SATs and college prep classes and this? My parents were not, they were young parents. They didn't even finish school themselves. Like, you know, so that was not something that was like a priority. So literally my dad always also said 18 out of the house, 18 out of the house. Right. So that's what happened. I was 18 and I moved right the fuck out, and I got out of the small town and I went to the biggest nearest city, and I got an apartment with some friends and, you know, I was working like 2 different jobs. I signed myself up for college, right? All these things. So that's what I'm getting is like, you have always been very like, no, there's more for me out there, and I don't claim what you've settled for. Don't push what you've settled for in your life onto me. That's what I'm getting. So there's a lot of like family stuff going way back, where there's a lot of lack energy, lack mentality, you know, everything is hard, life is hard, you know, it's very victim, and you're the one breaking all of that. But like this year, there's been a lot of processing around this stuff, and lessons and initiations for you around money, lack lessons of, you know, shifting, like reprogramming your subconscious brain and mind, and anything lack around finances, love, you know, there's not enough to go around, you know, et cetera, and so forth, right? So oh, sorry, Emily, I was reading your messages real quick. I saw it and I was like, I don't want to miss anything. But anyways, okay. So Genevieve, so that's like what I'm getting. So that was like, so this year has been a lot of lessons in regards to that. So what I'm seeing is like, maybe your finances were hit. Universe does this, like when we go under judgment, it creates tower moments around our money. Usually money gets hit first, especially if that's like the lessons are there. So anyways, it's like, oh, you know, to think bigger and to think more in alignment with like infinite prosperity and abundance and all that, you know what I mean? We're gonna put a tower moment into your finances. We're gonna throw a wrench into your bank account, so you can either go into a victim mode and go, why is this happening to me? Or you can make the free will choice of seeing from the higher perspective and going, you know what, this is nothing. This is just another test. This is just another initiation. I see what's going on here. I'm learning the lesson. Everything is always working out for me. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. This is nothing. I don't claim it. I'm already connecting to the 3D reality of my bank account having this much money in it, and there's no blockages and right? Okay, so that's what you've been moving through, okay? And also in love, I'm getting a lot of stuff around love too. So in the past, ancestor-wise in past lives, you've known a lot of poverty. You're a very strong soul, but your ancestry, your lineage, they have fallen into the victimhood. They have fallen into that energy, okay? The fear-based thinking and energy, especially, okay? So that's what you're clearing this year. And moving into 2025, you're seeing, there's 1, 2, 3 likes here. Can we get a message around the shift due to the lessons learned, the karma balanced when it comes to this lack energy, and it's conditioning. It's generational conditioning, passed down from family to family. You know what I mean? Ace of Cups. Yeah, look, No more broken cup. Exactly. The Ace of Cups is not just a cup of romance, okay? Even though that's primarily the energy that we get from it, right? It speaks of water flowing, abundance. Water carries the same energy. It's abundant energy. It's like money flowing, okay? So in 2025, you're receiving and your cup runneth over. You're in a new, there's new beginning here. But also in new love, too. You've healed wounds around lack in romance too. You coming back more to self. So in 2024, you're literally walking away from all those broken cups, all the things, and now it's this beautiful new full cup, okay? That is what I've got. And again, the Judgment, but I don't know, that was on the bottom. I thought I shuffled it, but okay, so resurrection time. All right, that is what I've got for you, mi amor. Okay, so Happy New Year, Genevieve. And then next is Lindsay. And then Emily, and then we are done. Done. So these are past life / current timeline messages, and the list is already done in full. I'm actually about to finish up this live. If you guys want to work with me, if you wanted to connect with my gifts through different readings, personal, general readings, psychic, Akashic record readings, healing sessions, whatever it is, all of that is under the description box on any of my videos here on the channel. And I go live usually a couple times a month. I rarely ever do the past life readings and messages that I'm doing right now, but I'll try to start doing more of them because I know you guys really love them. I can't take as many people when I do them. And that's also why I charge more for them than the general live readings. Anyways, if you want to book with me, it's all there. Or make sure you're subscribed and notification bell is on. Next time I go live and I do these live readings, so you get notified. I always post a couple days prior, the day before, 2 days prior, etc. I was like over here just eating candy. I'm PMSing right now. I'm surprised I didn't start with like on the peak of the full or the new moon, but like literally any second. So candy, I'm like craving candy right now, which is so funny. I'm not like a huge candy person, but right now I'm craving candy. So, okay. Lindsay. Okay, so I guess Lindsay's not in here. All right. So Lindsay, like what your higher self, like, and you know, your higher self, your past selves, past life selves are saying is that this past year, like this year, this was a year of you rediscovering and trusting yourself in a really big way again. They're saying trusting that you can do it on your own, that you're capable, like you can do things on your own. Like it feels like what they're showing me is like the severing of a cord. So it feels like you left a relationship that maybe there was codependency, like maybe there was something where like you were financially dependent or codependent on them, or it was just a comfort zone, like this just feels safe for me even though I'm not happy, but like it's safe, like I'm good, I have a home, I have a roof over my head, like I have food, you know. That's like what I'm getting here. Oh, you are here, okay. So again, this could be stuff that you were just processing from the recent past, because they're showing me like this was the year of learning to really stand solid on your own 2 feet again, even though you felt like you weren't standing on your own 2 feet for a lot of it, because you felt like you kept getting like knocked down, or like there was like regression and you felt like you were going backwards at times, but really you were just going forward. Sometimes we have to regress to progress, you know what I mean? And 2024 was a lot of that for a lot of us. I'm getting pressure like in the heart chakra. So I'm getting like a very blocked heart chakra. So a lot of what you were processing and moving through, it was directly connected to the heart, to emotions, love, the heart, where you've been heartbroken. Like it literally feels like, right, like the what I'm receiving is like I can't breathe, like my heart hurts so bad I can't breathe. This is deep heartbreak and grief. And I'm also getting like grief around like a lost loved one, like someone on the other side. So I don't know if this is someone that you lost recently, or if this is from a past life that I'm seeing. But it was like an unexpected loss. Okay. My point of all this is that there was a lot of past life emotion and just that darker, shadowy emotion of like that the heaviness, the grief and the pain and, you know, all the things. And that was like what was really bubbling up, whether that was conscious or subconscious. So that you can really fully have your heart open to receiving divine love, because that is like, that's like what you're calling in. That's like a big part of like what you're calling in. Really falling in love with yourself, learning to love yourself again. I ended a toxic relationship that I felt so stuck in and left my codependent mom and brother. There it is. There it is. All while trying to hold it together for my kid. There it is. There it is. Wow. Especially for my daughter who had a serious surgery. Okay. So maybe that's the grievance that I was seeing too. Okay. Lots of healing. Yeah, no kidding, right? So that's why I was seeing the cord, the severing of the cord. So that's the toxic relationship. But also that represents the family wounding. Specifically, I can't speak for your brother, but I can say with your mother that this is, I mean, obviously it's not a very good relationship as far, you know, that's why you had to cut ties, but it's highly karmic. What I'm seeing is a relationship where your mother, and I don't know, I mean, again, I'm seeing it in this lifetime, but it's very much connected to past lives that you guys had together. You walking away was the moment that the universe was waiting for. Okay, that's why it's like you did it, right? And now you're moving into, now there's stuff flowing in, new cycles, things lining up, you know, all that stuff, and the hard work you did. And yeah, so, but anyways, it's a very karmic connection where like throughout other lifetimes, like, you know, whatever the dynamic is with you guys, maybe you guys have been sisters, best friends, or, you know, whatever the case, right? But there's been a lot of jealousy and competition. So it's like your mother like is like low key, or maybe not so low key, like envious of you or competes with you, or is someone that really needs like outside validation from others to feel good about themselves or something like that. And you're just like, I'm not going to sit and like kiss your ass so you can feel good about yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting, like a very victim energy. Anyways, But my point of all that is that that's what you've been dealing with for fucking lifetimes with this other soul. So for you to finally go, I'm done. Like with love, and it doesn't have to be forever, but I mean, it just, right, time will tell. But at least right now it was like, no, for my peace of mind and just what I'm going on, and I've got enough happening with my kids and just everything, like, you know, so good for you. Okay, so that is what I've got. And I do feel called to to get a Rose Oracle message for you. So this year, you know, and around this time, like, you know, there's physical blessings. I'm seeing in the physical blessings. This and the things that are like just coming in, I mean, it's just very like stabilizing for you. It's very stabilizing for you. And that's why I guess I was getting all of the like, I can do this on my own, or really, I don't remember what I was saying now, but like that's what you were literally doing, is like you were holding space for everyone all at once while also processing and moving through your own stuff. So much jealousy for me. I had to raise my brother, always cutting me down and acting like she was okay. Yep, there it is. There it is. So you reflect and mirror to her versions and energies and personality, and just, it's like you hold and embody these things that she wishes she was, or that she could be, or that she, you know, but so it's triggering for her, right? Because it's like it's the typical, like, I admire you, like I low-key admire you, and I think you're amazing, but instead of like honoring that and being like a motherly energy and saying how amazing you are, it triggers my insecurities, it triggers my own wounds, and so I'm gonna attack you for it instead, even though I really low-key, like, you know what I mean? It's like that. So anyways, my love, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is something that you finally ended the cycle by taking your power back after many lifetimes of this. Okay, that's why it was so hard to do, but that's also why it was so powerful, and that's why so many things are shifting now for you. As above, so below. So 2025, we're going to see the physical material blessings. And look, we're talking about the mother and the mother wounds and the mother healing, and you get the mother rose. You see, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. So it's about returning back to self with love, but also coming into a space of forgiveness, and even loving, you know, holding that space of love for, you know, your mother, your brother, forgiveness, so you can continue healing and rising and not carry this, you know, anger, resentful energy with you. We know that it's not easy to do, but it's absolutely necessary, and I know that you know that. This feels like a kingdom spouse. Okay, like there was some certain lessons you had to learn throughout your journey, especially this year. And because of what you moved through and what you've done this now year, your rose is blooming, it's blossoming. Like all these layers and petals of beauty that will, right, that will be coming in and for you. This is your golden glory. You are the mother. It's like the Empress energy. It's like you are the Empress, the mother archetype. You literally are a mother. You're so loving. You're so caring. You're not perfect, right? You've got your stuff too, like we all do. But at the end of the day, you give and live from the heart and the truth as much as possible. And that stuff that you put out in this regard, it will always be returned back to you multiplied. That's where you're at now. That's what 2025 brings in. And I do see a soul connection here. So I don't know who this is, if you know who this is, but I see it. It is a kingdom spouse. I can feel so much good coming in for me. Been sending healing towards anyone from my past. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. So here we go. Tell me about this kingdom spouse. The Tower. It happens unexpectedly. These are all the wish fulfillments that are just flying in just out of nowhere. It's very surprising for you. The universe has your back. I love the Tower in this regard. These are wish fulfillments that are just coming in, and they can, you know, redirect your life. You might have to relocate or move. I don't know, but it's wish fulfillments, and there's 9 of them, and this is what you deserve, and it happens fast. Okay, that is what I've got for you, my love. Okay, so I'm glad that it was confirming for you. Your higher selves, your past life selves, like past life stuff, like you've done a lot this year, and that's why the bigger the pain, the bigger the purpose, right? The bigger the reward. The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the pain, the bigger the reward, the bigger the payout, the bigger the love, the bigger the glory. All right. Happy 2025 and Happy New Year, my love, okay? You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. And last but certainly not least is mi amor, my beautiful Emily, my moderator, my sister. All right, love. Let's see what we got for you. I'm ready. Good. I might go live again maybe this weekend. And maybe we'll do some more past life messages. Because I don't know, like, who I read for today, you guys, you know, and right, like, to me, and that's why I was like, I really don't know. Like, I know I'm going to be doing the past life stuff, and I'm going to be, like, bringing, you know, past life energies, and then, like, things, you know, but I didn't get, like, the specifics until I went to the bathroom, remember? And I was like, I'll tune into it while I'm getting my water and going to the bathroom. And that's when I got, like, no, okay, so connect with, like, the recent past over the 2024 and how that correlates into past lives. And a lot of the stuff that's, you know, it's connected. So that's what I did. So anyways, I just feel like it's beneficial is my point. Okay, so Emily. So what they're saying is like that 2024, like, yes, of course it was a year of discomfort, but at the same time comfortable. So like what they mean by that is like in 2024, like this past year, wherever you're at living your space, it's like you might feel like uneasiness in your everyday life or in your home or whatever, like it just like it's not, but at the same time it's also comfortable. So it's like you needed to be where you are, you needed to be where you were, you needed to, we know everything is you know, it happens for a reason, right? Okay. And what they're showing me is that like, so it's like you were forced into a submission, and in a sense where you were forced into to be around certain people or environments that you were running from, that you were trying to run from and carpet sweep as far as like healing or truth or triggering. Okay, so this feels very family oriented, or your direct circles, but family oriented. I'm specifically seeing like the parents. I don't know if you have a brother, but I am seeing a boy. Maybe this is just someone around you, like energetically or connected to your past lives, an ancestor. And that's what I'm seeing too, is like brother healing or sibling healing. Or if you're an only child, this is like past life energy. Things that have been coming up. maybe like an example would be if you're an only child, then this year maybe you were processing past life stuff or things where you remember on a soul, you know, basically like maybe feeling lonely, or, you know, just I wish I had a sibling, or it could be the opposite where it's like, no, I have a sibling and I've been processing a lot of the sibling stuff. I like this way of doing it. Okay, yay. I do. Okay, I'm assuming you're saying I do to me, talking about a brother or a sibling brother. Anyways, this was all very important because where you are and the people that you've been around predominantly in 2024, these are the souls that have they needed to be mirrors to you, like to each other, because there was a lot of past life healing, triggering, reflecting that needed to happen. Like it needed to be happen because like in the past when there's been opportunities for healing to occur, it's been avoided. It's been carpet swept, it's been avoided. You know, you have a family blow up or you get in a fight with your mom or an argument, and then, you know, you go separate ways, you blow off steam, and then you never really talk about what happened. You just kind of keep going, you know, like carpet sweep it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. So anyways, it was like forced healing that was absolutely necessary for you to go where you're going now. But the biggest battle is what they're showing me is, okay, so like your past life selves, you're really connected to that, like your past life self, energy, your soul, your higher self. So you know how strong you are. You know how gifted you are. You know, like, I've got these gifts. I can feel them. I'm powerful. But then you like struggle with that remembrance and connection with the 3D and the current, you know what I mean? So it's like an internal battle that you've been going through 2024, essentially. Like, and it's frustration. It's a lot of frustration around your gifts, your spirituality, around like your future, your path. And it's like they're saying, like, there was so much focus on this, but really the focus was supposed to be, and you processed so much of this. The focus was not supposed to be so much around like, where do I go next? What is my path? I'm ready. It was more so like, no, like, yes, but no, the time is not right now. You're supposed to be doing this, this, and this. Okay? Whatever it was, it needed to be, it's like all connected to the past stuff too. So you and your mom have past life soul connection for sure, for sure, for sure. Like it's like a soul contract. And I see that with your brother too. So I don't know like your relationship with your brother, how that is, but I see like you've connected with them in past lives. And so there's something with that needed to be like balanced or understood or cleared, or, you know, you get to a point where you're no longer like judging or frustrated with someone. Instead, you're coming more from the heart and understanding and seeing things differently, etc. Anyways, I don't know what all this is about, my love, but it's important. So what they're saying is like, now is the time. So, and what they're saying is that you feel this already, or you're about to, but you should be feeling this already, where, you know, it's an alleviation that 2024 is over, just like we're all feeling, but it's more clarity around, it's more clarity and surrender. So it's like, that's what you were, that's like the whole space you were meant to get to in after, you know, at the end of this year, was surrender. You know what, I'm just going to let things flow. I'm going to, right, my gifts are coming through stronger. I'm feeling more aligned to certain things. I'm feeling called to certain things. What they're, sorry, there's like so much. What they're showing me is that in January specifically, it probably has a lot to do with the North Node shifting signs and things like that. The 111 portal, or the 1-1 portal, right? In January, you're going to have some pretty big clarity around, I just know what to do. I just know what I want to do. I just know what to do. It's going to be very clear. So what they're guiding you to say is like, listen, you've mastered so much of this in your past lives. Right now, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen around your family dynamics, and your inner self, and the relationships, and how you cultivate and interact with other relationships and people. Because there's some very important relationships coming in. And I think it was Marianne that I was saying, and you're very, you got great personality, and you're very like, right? But at the same time, you can also be kind of reserved, shy, timid. And so that's, again, so it's really about helping you to like feel more like sure-footed in yourself. Okay. Healing family dynamics, soul contracts, whatever it is. Also stuff around lack energy, lack with money, lack mentality. So there's been a lot of reprogramming. You've been very focused and healing. Anything like, it's like you catch yourself thinking negative, and you immediately go, oh, no. I'm going to shift this thought right now, right? Okay, all of this was very important because it's like the staple of where you go next. So now it's like you've really like come into more of that stable ground with certain things. Things you're just maybe feeling better. You're feeling more stabilized. You're just more like, I'm ready. I've surrendered. I'm just excited for what's next. Like, I'm not worried. Like, I feel my gifts. I feel confident in myself. I know everything's working out. So all the things had to get to this point. And now it's like, you're here, you're going through the rebirth now. And in January, there's just like, boom, like so many things opening up for you. You're just going to know if you maybe don't already know already. Okay. Now, this year for you is also about receiving the message, receiving the downloads, having the clarity, and then putting it into immediate action is what they're saying. Okay. Meaning like your gifts and your work, etc. There's just doors that you're going to see open that it's enlightenment. And it's just like what happens when we level up. Like literally, like we could rack our brains about possibilities and how can I make money and this and that and right? And then we have a moment of enlightenment around something, and then all of a sudden a door opens and a possibility appears, and we go, huh, I never even thought about that. But here it is, right? It's because divine timing. That's like where you're at right now. So let me go ahead and pull some cards here. Because like, I don't know what it is, but like part of like the soul, it's like, no matter how much our family members love us, sometimes like, like the soul contracts, karma, things like that. And what I'm seeing is like, I don't know, like maybe between like your mom and your brother, like in past lives, I am seeing that as far as they are concerned, that it's almost like you feel judged by them, or maybe this is even what you have felt sometimes in this lifetime, but it's like you feel judged by them. Like they look down on you. Like, I don't know, like you're different, you're the weirdo, or you're the black sheep, or, why can't you be more like so-and-so, or why can't you, I don't know, I'm getting all that, but it's something that's followed you through lifetimes is my point. So now it's like you're taking that power back, and you're going and now you're making the impact on them. You're activating them where they're starting to see things the way you see, and then there's like balancing occurring. It's like that was so resonant, girl. Oh wow, so resonant, girl. Okay, I see. So yeah, so it's your time, and you had to be like all of us, right? It's divine timing. See, the portal is open. 4 of Wands. Again, this is about your foundation, stability, balance. It also speaks of, stable friendships, union, sacred union, love, marriage, engagement. But it's like, you're now in this new cycle where you've opened this like beautiful portal, and literally we're going into the new year, the 1/1 portal opening, etc. Which, by the way, everyone, I'm going to post, there's 144 people here, 144 likes. We are doing the 1/1 portal workshop, but we're going to do it on the following Saturday, the 11th, 111. We're doing it on 111, okay? So I'm going to be posting about that. I've already been sharing about it, but it's like official, it's confirmed. And like, you know, I felt like this weekend, I was like, no, this is so weird, the energy. And then it was like, no, the following weekend, 111, we're going to do it on the 11th. So there's that. I'm so excited. And this one is going to be Avalon. We are going to Avalon and we are working directly with Morgan Le Fay, the high priestesses of Avalon. It's going to be very activating in that regard for the priestesses and the high priests, for the magicians, for the wizards, for, you know what I mean? So anyways, stay tuned. Sorry, Emily. But yeah, great stability, union. Again, the Ace of Swords is showing up. That showed up for like how many people today? Because it's victory. It's Archangel Michael saying, fuck yeah, like this is a time you've triumphed. This is a time of victory. You're empowered. This is your sword here. You are all, you know what I mean? Like you are authentic and truthful and honest. And that's you too, Emily. And the Nine of Wands and then Justice. Okay, yeah. So the Nine of Wands, we know, right? The wounded warrior. You're coming out of 2024 feeling a little beat up, but also feeling extremely renewed. If you're not already feeling the rebirth, renewal, rejuvenation, excitement, kind of like, yes, I'm fired up energy, you will be. It's coming through in waves for the whole collective, and it's coming through from the central sun, of course, from the cosmos, from the earth herself. But it's the light coming through. So anyways, it's that influx. It's an infusion of it. So healing, all kinds of stuff where they're really helping us right now to feel more healed and just better. And like, right. This also speaks of the home. So it's, again, the wounded warrior closing out the cycle, something connected to the home, the family, the four walls inside the house. Okay, so this is what it is. You've been balancing the karma with these soul contracts with family members, you know, and we chose our family, we chose our name, we chose our parents, we chose all the things, we knew all the things. So you knew that this was some work that you would have to come in and do when it came to like family and stuff. And it was shadow work, the moon, shadow, okay? So also this is, you know, and it wasn't very fun, 9 swords. But my point is that this is the time where the rainbows come out, literally, where, you know, the alignment is here, where the balance is here. Okay, so that's what you're moving into 2025 with. And because I'm nosy, I just want to get really quickly a romance angel card. Because with this 4 of Wands and the Justice card, like, you know, like many of us, you had to be alone. Our ego brain goes, I'm ready for union, I'm ready for union, right? And the truth of the matter is, you know, I thought I was ready for union 2 years ago, but that was my ego. That was my ego, my brain, you know, and I see it all very clearly now. You know, I was not ready, not even close. Yes, exactly. Me too. I'm looking forward to the new beginnings, the new year. It feels good. Feels really good. Like I said, I have not been, I don't get excited about this stuff. You know, to me, I'm just like, well, Happy New Year. You know, I'll post for you guys and share things and I'll do a New Year's reading and things like that. But for me, it's like all, you know, it's just another night of reading a book or watching Netflix or whatever. You know what I mean? Not this year. This year, pa-bam! I know it's going to be a big one. I know it's going to be a big one. Girl, me too. I always thought, maybe I'm ready, but then I'm shown like, no. Nope. Chemistry. This is Yeshua and Mary Magdalene for me, always in this deck since day one when I purchased this deck. It doesn't come with a guidebook or anything like that. So, you know, you kind of just have to channel and guess and make do for yourself, right? But anyways, always Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. So this is definitely your beloved. Part of your karmic justice is your beloved. Okay. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not taking all those. You calling in your soulmate. Okay, so there's chemistry, there's passion, there's fire energy as we move into this new year. I think my prediction is for most by like spring, by the spring equinox. By the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere, like whatever that is, April, I have no idea. Somewhere around that time, Aries season, Aries Taurus season or whatever, like many of us will already be in sacred union. We'll already be in sacred union because of the work we did in 2024. Right now we're just letting things come and materialize as above, so below. So literally for me, I'm just like, I just know that it's gonna be raining love and blessings and passion like any day now. In fact, the electricity guy, the electric guy that came to my house earlier, you know, to check my like all my breakers and he was so cute. He was so cute. So cute. He was married. I saw the wedding ring, but but he was so cute. My point is that out of all the people in the world, it could have been any electrician guy from, you know, the electric company. But it wasn't. It was a hot one who's totally my style, totally my type, the height I like, beard, kind of scruffy country guy, wear ranch boots, like all the things, my guy, okay? Telling you, the universe is just putting him right in front of our face. And I took that as a message that it was, and I said, touche, universe, I know he's coming, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I know he's fine, and I know he's all the things, and I know that he's helpful, and I know that he's right, all the things. Love my Oscar. I can't hit the heart enough. Right? Anyways, my love, that was the other one. Work on your partnership. Honestly, this is about you working on yourself. The more that is, you want to work on your true kingdom spouse partnership, you want to call in true divine love, work on yourself. When you work on yourself, that's what you're doing. You're not only working on yourself, you're working on your true divine partnership. Whether you realize it or not, or whether you know the person or not, everything that we put into us, it comes back to us multiplied. So good job, Emily. Good job. You know, and I do see you this year. I do see you. I see maybe the first 6 months, the first half of the year. There's some big stuff enlightenment wise, like around things that you're drawn to or that you're going to start pursuing, because it's time to step into your gifts and your power. It's just more clarity, and then having more of that direct vision, and then things just kind of, like I said, kind of falling down from the ethers into the 3D. You know, so right now it really is that. That's what I mean. Just stay in our hearts, fully surrender right now more than any time. Just have trust and faith. I'm not worried about it. I already know this year is going to be awesome. I'm not worried about it. I already know my beloved is on the way. I'm not even, I mean, he's not even on the way. He's like right here. Any day. I was not expecting to have to call the power company and have a guy come out today on New Year's Eve, the last fucking day of 2024, and him show up and be a complete hottie patati. Oh, and even though he was married, like, I know that, like, when they get back in their truck, their work truck, you know, they have to, like, most of the time they have to fill out their little report or whatever, what happened, the incident, what I did, right? I know because I have friends that work for this electric company. He's here. Yes, he is. But this guy, because like right when he was done, I got a phone call. So I was actually on the phone. So I was sitting out front on the phone. He was parked like across the way, you know, like in the driveway, but like over more. And so I was thinking, you know, I got the phone call and I had told him wave goodbye and stuff and thank you. And, you know, and so I'm like on the phone and I'm facing actually the sun. So he was like back here and I had my earbuds in, you know, so I couldn't, you know, I could hear, but not, I was listening to the phone call. And I look back, literally he sat there for like almost 10 minutes, you guys. And I was like, I know your little report doesn't take that long, Mr. Married. But, you know, I'm used to that. I'm used to that. Like, you know, and unfortunately, you know, he was really sweet, but I've had many encounters with guys being total fucking sleazeballs who are married, and that does not matter to them. Matters to me, of course, but you know what I mean? I'm telling you. Right? So, you know, and guys who, and people who are happily married and truly madly in love, right? Like if that person was with a divine kingdom spouse, there's no way in hell he would be sitting in his truck, you know, I can't figure guys out. Guys are just so funny sometimes, you know. They do the stupidest shit sometimes when they like are, you know, I don't, like what was the point of that? You know? Right? So anyways, they're here, is my point. They're here, right? And even people who are unhappily married, you know, they are, you know, feeling that, right? You know, me being me, you didn't have to tell, you know, I could feel the energy because I could see his eyes like when I walked up. I could see his eyes when I walked up, like, you know, they got real big, like, oh, fuck. You know, usually when I come out and I do these calls out in the country, you know, I'm greeted by, you know, an old rancher, or, you know, you know, like, I don't know, it was like a toothless farmer or something, I don't know. And then I walk up all, hi, you know, he was like, anyways, he was real nice, but my point of it all is, you know, the universe is, this is like what, guys, within less than a week, this is the third masculine, hot masculine that the universe has placed in front of me. There was the one at the store that I shared about, I think on the last live or in one of my videos. There was the one at the store, and same thing that this guy did, being all funny in his electric truck. The guy at the store did the same thing. He was walking out, already paid, had his stuff. As I was walking in, and then I could feel him do the look back. I walked into the store, paid no mind, because you know me, high priestess, like just walking in to get what I gotta get and go. And then he literally like ended up coming back in the store and walked around like all pretending to like, you know, like I think he grabbed like a water, you know. And then he was like making it a point to like jump in on the conversation between me and the clerk when I was paying, and like, you know, I was looking back like, who is this guy, you know? Anyways, that's my point. Same thing. He didn't do anything. He didn't try to approach me. He didn't talk to me. And again, I'm used to this stuff. They just do stuff to like, it's just funny. It's just funny. Guys are just so funny. Women too, though. I'm sure women are out there doing that stuff too. I don't know. Well, it depends. I guess it depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on the person. Like, if you keep seeing people, if the universe keeps showing you people who look like maybe a twin flame or your twin soul, then that's a message of, for me, your twin souls around you, or that you're about to see them face to face or something, you know? So it depends, I suppose, love. Anyways, guys, okay, I'm going to go, let you guys go. It's 5:05 here, 5:05. Close it. I'm hearing that song, Closing Time. One more call for, I don't know, whatever it is, you know. But it's the, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Closing time. Our last live of 2024. Thank you, Emily, for being here and moderating, my love. To all of you guys who are my regulars, those of you guys who are new, those of you guys who are, you know, clients, just being here, your love and support. This was a bitch of a year, and I am not sad to see her go. In fact, I packed her bags and sent her on her way packing. So goodbye 2024, you little hussy you, and welcome 2025, okay? So anyways, Yeah, so every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of endings within myself and in the exterior this year. And it has brought, Adria is like 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Like, peace out, you little hoe bag, 2024, you little bitch. Right? You go somewhere else with that. Okay. All right, we are done with you. We see through you, 2024. I'm just kidding. I'm actually very grateful for the lessons. I'm so grateful. Like it was fucking grueling, but it was necessary. It was necessary, you know? So I'm thankful for it. Even though I joke, I'm thankful for it, but I'm still gonna talk shit. You know? So anyways, it's just fun. And it's funny how like we all felt it. It was just like we all got punched in the face over and over again this year by 2024. But we were like a rookie going into the boxing ring with like Tyson or like Muhammad Ali or something. You know what I mean? Like just boom, 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 like that. That's like how I felt. Like every time I was like, I'm back. Nope. Like that. It was just So, and then even today, that's what I said, like the little biatch, 2024 little bitch. She's such a little biatch that she couldn't just let me have this day, the last day of 2024. She couldn't just let me have this day in peace. No. There were several things, I can't think of them right now, like I said, that happened this morning. Not like big things, just kind of like little irritants. And I was like, I kept thinking like, okay, 2024, you know, like joking. And then all of a sudden, I get out of the freaking shower. My horse mane of hair is sopping wet. And literally as I'm stepping out of the shower, all my power in my house goes out. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I figured, because I live in the country, that like someone hit a pole or I don't know, they do stuff, you know. It's not uncommon for our power to like be knocked out or go out, you know, a few times a year or sometimes more. So that's what I was thinking. So I immediately get on the phone with like the emergency hotline for the you know, for the company, because it's a holiday, so the regular offices are closed. And then I'm talking to like the guy on the hotline, and he's like, okay, he's like, you know, did you try this? Did you check your breakers? I'm like, yes. Like, yes, I know I'm a woman, but I'm not a fucking idiot. Okay. Like I know these things. And anyway, so he's like, I'm going to send a technician out, and he's like, he'll be out, you know, within the hour or so. And I was like, great. So I have to, cancel, you know, with a client. And then I wasn't sure about this either. I was like, I might have to push back the live again. And they're going to think I'm a big fat liar. Like, oh, my power's out again, guys. But you guys, I'm telling you, like, the stuff that happens to me, you can't make it up. And I know you guys resonate with a lot of that too. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, who does this happen to? That's like what I always find myself saying. At least that's what I have found myself saying it through like the whole year this year. But yeah, just crazy stuff. So it is what it is, right? So anyways, guys. Okay. So hello, mi amores. I'm going to let you guys go. This is the end of the live. Thank you, Emily. Happy New Year to all of you guys. I hope that you guys all have an amazing New Year's Eve. No matter what you're doing, you know, whether you're like me, just maybe sitting by the fire outside and lighting candles and just being in peace and quiet and, you know, all that, or you're outside having a bunch of fun, be safe, right? Of course. And I will see you guys all next year. So I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will see you guys very soon. Like I said, I might go live this weekend. Maybe we'll go live on Sunday afternoon or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, how I'm feeling and how all the things go. Okay. So yes, see you guys in the next one. All right, my loves. Okay. Mwah.